time on Wild West The Reckoning, the Spirit Chasers had finally made their way to San Francisco, and Oktoberfest was in full swing. The final party is 3 days from now on Friday night. Besides that, they also met dear Granny Smith, Walter's grandmother, no relation to the apple. This fucking
What
song.
the fuck?
They also met with the chapter leader of the local Hunters Association and got a new quest for Aaron. And they found out that the spider quest has been taken care of and that hopefully no other people have disappeared in Austin. As well as there was a long period of time that they spent in the Cobalt Caravan Company shipping packages, receiving packages, and finding out the cost of stuff. And there you go. That's where we're going to pick it up.
Let's go.
Yep,
Hey,
gotta
hey,
love
hey, Bruce.
Wonderwall.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, let's step over here for a second.
All right, I'll follow.
So I found out about a competition over towards the Badlands where we're going to be going. It sounds like something you might be interested in.
Well, I am a sucker for attention, so win or lose, I enjoy competition.
There's a quick draw contest
Oh, shit.
in a town called Redemption.
Okay.
There's a bunch of posters about it over on the notice board.
Alright. I'm trying to think.
Like
Are
you
you-
have several, you have a few weeks to prepare. It's a week long, but it's not until the 24th.
Yeah.
Couple weeks.
Okay. Noted.
There's also a large cash prize, if I remember right from my notes here.
Yep.
I think I said
Yes,
it was.
there was,
Is
and I
it
didn't write down how much it
10,000?
was.
I think it's 10,000 GP.
I think that is correct. Yeah, it's 10,000 gold to the winner.
Damn, that's a lot of money.
Yeah,
I just wish
I'm still figuring out the money here, but I think you could buy a couple of your cool suits with that much.
Yeah. Shit. I just wish I was more dexterous. Because I haven't shot a gun in quite a while. You know, I've been really focusing on. I've been hitting the books.
Right.
Shit. Yeah. I haven't. I think I sold the last gun I had, so I don't even think I have a gun. Do you have a gun?
I mean, I can make a gun, like a temporary gun. Remember, I made that big one for my time a while back.
Yeah.
I don't have any like that I actually have.
Alright. Well, maybe I could borrow someone's gun, because I'd love to enter. That sounds awesome. I don't know how good I'll be, but you know what? I don't reckon why I can't join.
Yeah, I mean,
I got a pistol.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, you want my fucking pistol? I can't really use it. My hand's too big.
Yeah,
your finger doesn't fit in the guard.
Yeah.
I'll take your pistol. But, you know, maybe you could like sing me a song before I go on. You know.
Oh yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, go ahead and get some walk-in music. Like
Yeah.
Didn't
the
y'all talk
sports
about
ball.
that Marcus had done a quick draw contest once?
Did he?
Maybe, did you learn
No,
anything from that?
he just lost a bunch of gambling things.
Oh yeah, you got killed by that guy, I think.
Oh yeah, you should learn from that and not do that part.
Yeah, I gotta not do what
Yeah,
Marcus
don't
did.
die.
Alright, you said it was, where we're heading?
It's in a Redemption, which I think I heard was on the way to the Badlands. Like, it's in the Badlands, and I think
Okay.
it's on our way in the Badlands.
Alright. Yeah, do you know if it's like, do you have a poster of it anywhere?
Well, I saw a poster, so telling, can I performance of creation the poster?
Reasonably, yeah, you could.
I mean, I do have the good memory.
So essentially, what it would look like is almost kind of like one of those, almost like a bounty poster, except like it has like one of those like of the time, highly stylized and heavily detailed. Um, it looks almost like the Wells Fargo logo. But for like, but Cobalt, I think I've described this before because that's what the Cobalt Caravan one is. Yeah, so it looks like Wells Fargo, but it's got like slight alterations, and like this to be the Cobalt Caravan one. And apparently they're the ones sponsoring this, but the quick draw competition is in Redemption. And yeah, it's on the 24th, 10,000 GP
24th
to
through
the
the
winner. Yeah, 24th through the
31st.
31st. Yep, and it's winner take all essentially.
And I ascertain if it's like if there's judges involved.
Trying to think. Make me I guess like a general intelligence check. Okay. The DC wasn't incredibly high. So I say this. With you having grown up and lived in the western portion of the nation, yeah, there's not normally judges. It's more like you either, in some cases, disarm the guy, grievously wound him, and or kill him.
Oh, I see.
Whoever is left standing moves on to what would essentially be the next round, since this is a quick draw competition instead of just a single one-on-one. Also, I would say that the memory of, I heard you guys talking about it earlier. My dad had come in, so I had to mute my mic. But
Nope,
you'd
that's
also,
not what I'm
not hypnotic pattern. You'd also remember the duel that Marcus had with the Frenchman. How essentially that's how it would go down.
Got it. I thought it was like quick drawing on like a target.
Oh
No.
no.
That's fucking dual shit.
Okay.
It's a gun duel. Yeah, the stakes are very high,
Well.
but it's also very very high reward.
But it's in the
Well-
Badlands, so do we feel like there's... How strict do we think rules are in the Badlands?
Oh hell no.
You know that it is a place devoid of law. It is a lawless
It's bad.
area.
It's
It's
bad.
bad.
So like that's
Them
the
lands is
lawless
bad.
place, so I'm sure like we could do a bunch of stuff to where we all work together to like help one of us.
Yeah, I don't think we gotta be dick.
Alright.
I don't think we gotta do this, the right way. Just don't tell Walter.
Oh yeah.
So
All right.
what?
But no,
Yeah,
we walked away.
They walked away.
It didn't like when Walter was dead and I did the fighting thing. Walter should have seen that. That was pretty damn good.
Alright, well, you know what? I think I reckon I'll join this. I think I might not be the best shot, but I figure I've got some tricks up my sleeve.
Let's fuck him up.
Just as the Grandpappy's Forge gets right up and going.
Oh, you're right. Because did you?
Yeah, that's what I was doing last time. I believe with Walter.
Yeah, we're getting that up and running.
Right. No, but you guys, we had left off with you being at the Hunters Association, right? Because you were going to head to the
Yeah.
Marshals right after that.
Right.
Yeah, you had
And,
me confused for a second there. I'm like, wait, you guys are back at Granny Smith's? Hold on a second.
Yeah,
I am so confused. That's why I wasn't talking.
They gave up on the marshals. They just said we're gonna go forge some stuff.
Yeah, we're going back to the Forge, guys.
Oh, interesting follow-up question.
No.
Because it is getting closer and closer to the final release of Steinhardt's Guide. Are you going to be able to use any of the stuff from that?
So while none of you have taken the opportunity to yet, which that's fine, you can use stuff from Grim Hollow here if you want to.
Well, what's Steinhardt?
I will consider it.
Mainly because I was thinking, know what Ed would really be good with?
I
a cannon.
This might be a conversation for later, not during the session.
Sorry.
I'm a big cannon man.
But yeah,
Yeah,
it's
just a
something
thought.
I'll consider. I will definitely give you an answer within the coming weeks.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so you guys were. God damn it! I lost my train of thought.
Sorry.
So we're
What were you
talking
guys-
in the Hunters Association or on our way to the
Right.
Marshals.
Yeah, you
Cool.
could either be on your way to the Marshals or you guys can be at the Hunters Association. That's up to. whatever.
Well, apparently you got a job that you need to do.
Yeah, we're gonna get Aaron into the fucking Hunters Association. We there's something about Basil like big bad lizard things.
We can't go take that down until after Oktoberfest because it would take too long to get out there and come back.
Oh, I still don't know what that means. It's a big word. Sorry.
Well, the month right now is October, and they have a big drinking party the whole month.
That's all I need to know. I still ain't fully set on what a month is.
It's like the moon. You know how the moon changes?
Yeah.
It's about that long.
Why don't they call it a month?
That's where the word came from, actually.
Oh. I'm gonna call it a month. It's like a one-th and the tooth and a three-th. It's a month.
It's a. I fucking can't.
And have you been doing drugs?
No, that
Never stop.
no, that
Yeah!
was Bruce.
Oh,
Ain't been the same since that astral projection.
I'm still jittery off that coffee I had 4 weeks ago.
Yeah. Poor.
Oh, you want some more? I got this canister.
I can't do that to myself.
I'm gonna drink from the
not today.
boundless coffee. I don't
Brian,
remember where you
have
gave me
that.
that from, but I remember finding it.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Where did you find that?
I
Was
Oh,
it
I'm
the
trying to
Sneeple
remember.
Temple?
I think it was in the yeah.
Oh,
think it
that's why I
was.
wouldn't. That's why I don't remember.
Yeah, it was the most
Getting
obscure
apartment.
location, the Sneeple Temple.
Sneak.
Yeah, I think it was when I went off to slit throats.
And I was collecting swords that we couldn't carry. I mean, I was collecting it.
Alrighty, so I'll just say if you guys were proceeding over towards the Marshals, you would have made it by now. It's not incredibly far away from the Hunters Association.
Oh, sneak.
As you walk in, as you walk up to this to the building, you would observe what essentially looks like kind of a slightly larger, instead of like a 2-story from like one of those like one street towns in a Wild West film, it's more like a double wide 2-story, and you think that one portion of it is the jail, considering that like a bunch of the windows on the right hand side, they all have bars on them.
Fun.
Oh, yay.
I've seen some schools like that.
That's a different
Schools are
type
like
of
Imagine
prison.
how pleasant to go to.
They're only a single building here.
No, I mean with the bars on the window.
Why
Might be
are
the
you
school.
putting bars on the window of your schools?
And
What are they teaching children
None of
these
the ones I
days?
went to. But we would go to this one where when we would play them in football and they'd have it. There's also
Wait.
barbed wire on top of the fence.
Bob, what are these children doing that's
That's for the
causing
talented
that?
kids.
Ed, did you go to one of those schools?
Talented kids.
But yeah, so you see this place, and yeah, it's essentially kind of like one of those double sheriff things. Like you have the initial one where like say like the sheriff's office in Valentine, just minus the prison being in like the back portion of it, and then like almost like attached to it on the right hand side is this 2-story other part where it seems to be more prison-esque, and you could tell because that part is stone. Like that part of the building is stone, and the other part of the building is mostly wood siding. So, but yeah, there's like a little porch to come up onto the main area and towards the front door, and to immediately to the right of the door, there's a bounty board.
Fun.
Snap.
So why are we talking to the cops again?
Oh, po.
To get jobs, I think.
Y'all work for them too?
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
marshals. We get bounties from them, and we hunt bad people.
Sure, they're the good guys in this.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
kicked
know
Bruce's
if that's
ass.
why
Like,
we're here per se.
I mean, we want extra cash, I guess.
I think you guys had wanted to see about getting a job, if I remember right from last session, which was like 2 fucking weeks ago. Sorry about that. My bad.
I guess we don't have to take them because it's like there's some dangerous fuckers out there.
Well, right now we're in.
Or no, or were you trying to get Aaron deputized?
No.
No.
I don't remember that. I think so.
I mean, that wasn't something that was said anyway.
No, I'm
'Cause
trying
I'm pretty
to
sure this is the
think.
first time Aaron knows about them working with the cops.
Right,
You were
right.
in
Okay,
Austin
okay,
with
yeah.
us. Or-
There was he was.
I mean, I was in
Right.
Austin for a day before the dragon attack.
Yeah, but you had enough time to pick up a thing from the Hunters Association. We probably mentioned the marshals at some point.
Might
There
have.
was
He
a
never. He never. I
gang-
know. I never got a job for the marshals. Or
There was
joined
that
anything.
gang.
That was before.
It
The
was?
Splinter
Okay.
Gang. Yeah, the Splinter Gang was.
That was session one.
That was session. Yeah, session one. Session
No, not
two.
the Splinter Gang. I'm talking about the Tangle and Sanguine gang.
This was.
Oh, that's one of the
What do you
bounties
mean?
on the
That's
board.
one of the big bads. They're still doing their thing, I guess.
Yeah, gang of vampires.
I don't know if we can tangle with the Sanguine. We're just a bunch of buckers.
Yeah, is there a lower level bounty?
There are. Yeah,
That was this area.
you guys should have access. Did I not give you access to the?
You gave us access to the sheet back
Marshall
then.
bounties.
Yep.
Yeah, the Austin Marshall Board.
Right. So
Marshal
for the most part, since these are kind of like spread out over different locations, these are like they're the same.
What's a dragon board?
It's like a
Oh,
dragon
I can
person.
actually answer that. See, a while ago, actually, I helped do some when I was working in my dad's shop. Actually, no, my mom's shop. My mistake. We actually made a prosthetic tail from one.
Yeah, they got the scales and shit.
Known for breathing different types of elemental projectiles.
They scream
Not
Fusro
necessarily
Da.
projectile.
What?
Fusro what?
Is that
What is-
kind of some kind
It
of foreign
sounded like
language?
Ed mispronouncing one of our normal words.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. Ed is the brains of this operation. How many times do I have to say it?
I don't know this terminology you
Is
speak
that
of.
is that true?
Yep.
Ed is the brains of this operation.
It's true.
I see. Should prepare for the worst.
He's more of the brain stem.
You were not here when we decided.
You lost me.
Jarvis.
You keep us connected. The
Oh,
rest of us.
that's nice. All right. Well, I guess we got the info on the poster, but we can go and hunt some lizards or something if we want to get Aaron into the Hunters Association,
Yeah, no,
or we
what was
just
the-
lay low before
Yeah,
party
but-
time.
What were the details on that job, by the way, Aaron?
Yeah, we got. Let me see here. Yeah, there is. I believe he said it was 2 days travel east of here. There is some. Called them basilisks, right?
Oh,
I think so.
no, there's
Um,
also the. Wait, no. Wasn't there a green hag with that to deal with or something?
Arkwright had said that
That was the guy who Bill didn't like, or something.
yes, if you ever came across a green hag by the name of Morwena, he was essentially asking you to do him a favor and kill her.
Bill
Yeah,
at the
it's-
Hunters in San Fran says, "Open quote hello close quote to Marwena the Green Hag."
Yeah, that sounds like a X situation.
Yeah, I think they used to be. I think he used to be sweet on her or something.
Well, whatever it is, if we meet her, I guess.
Sure is the name.
Kill or talk?
Oh, he says hello. He told us to say that he says hello.
Yeah, just be like, hey, and then walk
You know,
off.
Deuces.
Bill says hello, and now we'll be on our way.
I don't think that's what he meant.
That is what he asked.
That is what he asked.
Is,
Do you want to take
that
it
is the
literal?
mission we
then?
shall carry. Is that an
Well,
NPC
You
quest?
just go around. What you so keen on just killing people you don't even know?
I'm not. It's just the way he presented it made it sound like he wanted us to.
As long as
Yeah,
they're-
but I ain't
as
going
long
to
as
settle
they're,
his personal
not a good
business.
guy.
They just got to talk it out.
Yeah, I mean, they just need to go to like some couples therapy or something.
Maybe.
Yeah, therapy is what they need.
What's therapy?
Yeah,
I'm sure
you go,
it'll
you
all
go,
resolve themselves. Everyone knows words are the most powerful
you go,
weapon.
you go sit on a couch and you talk to people. They quote some Freud at you.
Was Freud even around yet?
Freud was 1800s, wasn't he?
Yeah. Sigmund
Sigmund
Freud.
Freud.
Freud?
Fraud!
Nah, he was like a kid by now. He was like late 1800s.
He was born in 1856.
Oh yeah. Not
Dang,
just
he's
yet.
a children.
He was just developing his whatever complex.
He
Edible.
wanted to bank his mother.
Downright edible.
I love edible
And-
complexes.
They
Say
in this
edible?
universe actually.
Oh, I love
succeed.
edibles.
I'm sure it's everyone's favorite.
Delicious.
I'm sure he's just hearing about cocaine by now.
They quote some Aristotle, some philosopher people at you.
I'll say this though, I'll add additional bounties in the future, more than just for each of those. That was just sort of like a thing to get it started. I figured that there
Sure.
probably should be more for different areas though, so apologies. But yeah, that is what's available. If you haven't taken it, I feel like you guys took one of those though. Didn't you take the one for Billy Stump?
Yeah, but
Like
that's
back in
I think
Austin?
that's the one we were considering. But that is in Texas, yeah.
Right. You had
There was
taken
the Kenku. There's Crumbs the Kenku, who is near-ish by.
He's near.
That's Badlands. And if we're going to the Badlands for our quick draw contest, then shit.
Yeah, the Kenku's close. The
Ooh. The idea of actually using therapy as an actual commodity, a resource for people, and starting to recommend.
Jezebel Hearts in the Badlands.
There's a
So-
couple on there.
So just to, because I think I explained it a while ago, but I'll just like give you a brief little re-explanation. So for the hunters and for the marshals, you guys start out at like a base level, so to speak. But what you're allowed to do is you could take anything in copper if you have a badge. You can go for silver, but they wouldn't recommend it. Once you've completed a number of copper, which I haven't specified yet, I'll think of what it'll be. It's probably not going to be something unreasonable. You move up to silver. That, but then like as you get towards the higher stuff, like gold, platinum, and diamond, they'll usually just be like, "Hey, take this special thing, and then we'll move you up to the next one, because that way, you know, because you got to do something a little bit harder to prove that you're able to take on harder enemies. Because like by the time you're taking on the people in Diamond, it's a whole fucking gang. It's an unspecified number of people. You know, like you're gonna need to be good at
Yeah,
staying
We did
alive.
kind of do that with the splitter
They
game.
don't want to. They don't want to get you needlessly killed.
That was before, like, so I had conceptualized the whole thing, but we didn't have the opportunity to fully introduce the marshals yet. That's why we had them like show up at the end to sort of like help, but not really, because you had taken care of most of them already.
Stole their job.
No, but I mean, like, it's a great way to make a name for yourself, but it's because of the Splinter Gang thing that you guys were automatically given copper, and you have the opportunity to take silvers because you have reputation. You can do insane shit.
Ooh, fancy.
But yeah, was it maybe you were coming to the marshals to sign up Dustin's character then? I feel like there was a reason you guys were coming here.
To redo mission to be official.
I don't think there was ever talks of me getting signed up.
I think maybe we're just going through the motions. Like, hey, we gotta check everybody out.
I mean, if that's what you guys want to do, I mean, like, if you don't want
I
to
don't
be
even
here,
remember us planning on going to the marshals. We
No, I
didn't
definitely remember us saying we were gonna go to both.
yeah, because I remember when I ended the session, I was like, "Do you guys want to just do the marshals real quick, or do you want to do that next
Oh,
week?"
yeah,
And then
yeah,
you
that's
guys,
right.
so
Marshals.
Marshall,
I mean,
we
I
could.
could
I
check
just
the
don't remember
VOD.
there being talks of me joining it.
Well, we could just check out the poster, and we have the poster, so maybe we already did. Just give it another peek.
Yeah, I could just say
And
that you
that's what
guys
happened.
went and looked at the poster then, if you don't want to like go inside or anything like
I mean,
that.
it's always good to meet important people in case you ever need to get out of a jam later. But
What do you think, Bruce?
Think about what?
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm 100% in.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's the only way to
Right,
be
let's
all the
go
time.
hunt some basilisks.
Do
Yeah,
it until after Oktoberfest.
Yeah, we gotta get shit-faced
after
first.
Oktoberfest.
fuck yeah, we gotta get shit faced. We gotta do October things.
Yeah,
We
what
gotta-
do they do in October?
Yeah.
Oh, let me tell you about the
how many more
games
times is
and
Beck gonna say
things.
that it's after Oktoberfest before we get to Oktoberfest?
I wonder if Ed's gonna like fight a lion in his room alone again.
What?
These things tend to happen, and I never know when it's happening.
Ed,
What,
why
he
was
fought-
there
he fought a lion?
in the-
Or was it a tiger?
That's what they say.
It's wild. We were like,
I never heard about it.
It was like roaring and like, yeah, it was crazy.
Maybe I was blacked out.
Man, I should have been there.
Did you have company?
Blacked out.
I guess you could say that.
Yeah, you didn't walk in with the lion, but I guess the lion jumped through the window or something. I don't know.
Did you have a female friend?
Just a
over?
normal night. Oh yeah,
That explains it.
Jarvis, I fuck.
I am aware.
I go
I-
ape shit.
Fuck.
It's
Yeah,
part of
yeah.
his religion.
It is part of his religion.
Apparently.
Instead of being a Mandalorian and saying weapons are part of his religion, Ed over here is just like, I'm a fucker. It's part of my religion.
I'm a fuck, and I worship my fuck god.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Anyways,
It's what we do. We fuck and get beefy.
Thank you. So I'll say, who has? What's everybody's passive perceptions?
Like 13,
Jarvis is rocking a nice 13.
14.
Mine is
However,
8.
my companions are
11.
better. Zeus is rocking a 16.
9.
I'm a little mildly oblivious.
The same with Helfreen.
Well, that's unfortunate. Never
Hmm.
mind then.
You don't see something.
If there's a Sneeple, my stone's yelling in my ear.
You said
Oh.
No, he does. Yeah, technically.
I mean, yeah,
I threw that. I'm pretty sure I threw that rock.
get back.
God. Yeah. Sorry.
Came back.
Yeah, no. So you guys just check out the bounty board, and then you, I guess, would probably end up making your way back to Granny's, right?
Yeah, I've
Screw
taken
it.
down.
I should probably register. Because what the heck, this crap is cool to me.
Okay, yeah, you could do that if you wanted.
Is there a fee I have to pay or some crap? Or usually these things cost money.
I don't think I charged you guys. No.
Well, we were deputized after kicking
Explain
Bruce's
again.
ass.
Oh.
Sorry,
that
Bruce.
brings up another good question. How long would it take after? Do I have to like apply first and then wait?
Whoa! I feel like it was misunderstood. I helped kick my own ass, so
That's true. Yeah, you did. We assisted you in kicking your ass.
yeah.
Elaborate?
Nah, he was part of the gang that we beat, and then he was like,
Yeah.
"Man, fuck this."
I mean, he did help us take them down.
Yeah.
Ah,
Is that where his godson's from?
wait, what?
I haven't found him yet.
Speaking of children,
Ah, yes, very
what's
good.
that egg?
It's back
You
in
were
Granny's.
there for the egg.
Where is it? Is
Where-
what I'm saying.
The egg's
At
doing
Gran-
eggs
it's
are
at
doing
Walter's
just fine.
grandma's.
I think. I don't know how eggs work. How do eggs work?
I put an insulated sleeping bag over it.
I don't know what that means. How does an egg work? Tell me that.
Well,
How
you
does
see,
that? It's a
you put
ball
the
and then a
water,
bird comes out.
water in the egg, baby in the water.
The chicken sits over. You question whether the chicken or
how the baby? It's closed. How you put the baby in the water?
It's no
In
the
the-
water. It's no the
just
baby
okay.
forms inside the egg.
It just does.
Hey,
Oh,
Ed,
okay.
you ever ate eggs for breakfast?
Yeah.
You crack that shell open. There's the clear part. There's the yellow part.
Yeah.
Well, the yellow part's the baby that didn't form all the way because you just decided to eat him, and the clear part's what he eats.
You're telling me that's baby? That's baby in there? That's yellow? That's baby?
Yeah.
Well,
Is that
Yes
what we
and
do?
no.
Is that what we do?
I don't know how Goliaths work. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't either.
uh,
All I know is that we do.
Yeah, Bigfoot doesn't work that way, and I used to think that you were a Bigfoot, so I'm gonna
Oh, yeah,
say
you
that it
did.
doesn't work that way.
No, we do. I don't know how we work, but we work damn good.
You guys haven't gone extinct yet.
Yeah, I guess not.
A lot.
Or have they?
All right.
No, I met
Last
someone
month.
else. Yeah.
I'll say, Center, you walk in to the into the marshal's office. You'll see sitting behind the desk, with his feet kicked up, his mud-caked boots kicked up on the said desk, an individual. Let's say he appears to be. He looks at first glance elvish. Looks to be about like mid to late 40s, and he got one of them like big 10-gallon cowboy hats, and he's got like a Gleeman Marshall's badge pinned to his chest. He just kind of like does that casual like flick up of his hat and looks over at you. Howdy, how can I help you?
Hello there. I was considering joining on after seeing what what my friendly folks do, what they talk about. I'm considering joining this thing. How would that work?
Aaron, isn't the
Kind
popular
of association.
isn't the proper response to hello there, General Kenobi?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Headbutt Walter.
I'm gonna kill you.
General Kenobi.
Yeah, I
Um,
want to join too.
Okay, my bad. General Kenobi.
I was expecting that's not canon, but okay.
General Cannoli.
General Cannoli.
No, you didn't say that. I told you that. That's when I say it's not canon.
Well, that's why I was asking you. Like, isn't it like the proper response, General Kenobi, to hello there?
No,
No, okay.
No, he never told you that. It's not canon. I'll say it's not
it's
canon.
not canon.
Yeah, not today.
So yeah, so he just kind of he'll look at the both of you and go, "Wait, seriously?"
I've never been here before.
Okay. All right. We haven't had people sign up in a while. You local?
Absolutely
Did
not.
you say what?
Is he local?
My local.
Yeah,
No.
you guys.
It's
Well, I
police.
mean-
Local.
I'm really not.
Hail from the more crap. What was it? East Coast, right?
East, yeah, the
Yeah, I'm from
well,
I'm from
not
the East Coast, but I fell through a portal, so not this East Coast. But that was a few months ago.
I'm from the actual East Coast. I've traveled a long way, and now I'm here. And now I like what I see. So how do I do? How do I get in?
But I'm
Okay.
with some. I'm with. I joined up with a group that was. I guess they're called like the Heroes of Valentine or something. And they talk about there in the they talked about there in the Marshals. So I figured I should join too if I'm gonna be with them.
Them folk what dealt with the Splinter Gang?
I think that's the one they called it. Yeah.
Huh.
We go by we go by Spirit Chasers now.
That's a good name.
My Beam Center.
Alrighty. Well, they already kind of passed their initiation on account of that, so I'm gonna have to think of something for you two to get deputized. Huh.
I like
Give me
that
a
word.
second. He'll stand up and walk over in the direction of like what appears to be a heavily fortified door, and he'll take a key ring out. Unlock the
Jarvis
door.
also isn't part of the Hunters or the Marshals either.
I think were we adding Aaron's initiation thing with Jarvis as well because of the
I think
basilisk?
so.
I think yeah.
I think that
Bill-
was said. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So like he'll get that, but
He's not
well,
joining the
if you
Marshals.
he can if he wants to. But yeah, he'll go through that fortified door, and you'll hear it kind of like click and lock behind him. And he'll be gone for a good 10 minutes until finally he comes back out with a halfling in tow. He looks to be Italian, if halflings could be. And what I mean by that is like he looks like a stereotypical mobster. Like he's got
Hey!
he's
Hey,
got
is
the
that the day of your
whole
daughter's wedding?
My daughter's-
he just kind of like looks over at you with squinted eyes and he goes, "Is this supposed to be funny or something?"
Hey, fuck you, guy.
No, you no. It's a long story. I'm sorry.
Not looking to be funny.
Do I amuse you? Funny like a clown?
Funny how? Funny like a clown? Tell me how I'm funny. So I help fucking Joe Pesci. The marshal will walk him over and just kind of have him like stand near you guys, and he goes, "All right, so this is Parm, short for Parmesan.
Motherfucker.
Parm here has a family, and their family does business at the docks. Their business is not exactly legal. However, the marshals here, myself included, regrettably, have tolerated this for a number of years because it keeps things running like a well-oiled machine. But Parm, why don't you tell them? He kind of like, you notice he's actually not cuffed anymore. He had come out cuffed. It has somehow disappeared since you guys have been standing there, and he simply just cracks his hands and he goes, "All right. So here's the deal, right? My business associates and I, we do our job down at the dock. It's pretty simple. You don't need to worry about the specifics of anything. But not too long ago, a couple of these schmucks from, I think they said East Asia, came over here and started trying to push in on our business. Ever since they've been doing this, there's been fights, we'll call it, where sometimes people wound up injured. He keeps doing like air quotes at certain words. So these guys, they're really bad for business. They're really violent. And the local population's not too keen on them. If you could deal with it, you'd be greatly compensated. And this guy over here could probably get you guys deputized.
How big a group are we talking?
Can't tell if this is something shady or not.
No, it's not. Don't worry about it. He's
Well-
just asking. He's just wanting us to be a button.
Alright, sure.
Wait, so are we fighting your family or are we fighting the East Asians?
The East
I
Asians.
don't answer questions.
Oh, I've never been to East Asia. Shit.
These guys are probably gonna try to kill us too, right?
Well, yeah, but we dealt with that.
Look, you do us a favor, everything works out for you, okay? You don't got to worry about anybody trying to kill nobody. We're not even asking you to kill anybody, all right? I'm just asking you to deal with them. Again, doing air quotes.
I assume you've already sent the customary gift of a horse's head.
He kind of like squints his eyes at you again and he goes,
How'd you deal with that?
Hell
how do you know
have.
about things that you don't need to be knowing about?
I have some experience.
Oh, okay. So you're from a rival business then?
No, I'm just
Please don't be getting us killed.
I know a thing or two. I know
Okay.
a thing or two because I've seen a thing or two.
I'm from the other side of the block.
God damn it. Yeah,
No,
well,
it's
how
not
about-
rival. I told you I fell through a portal. Oh, that was the cop. No, I fell through a portal not long ago. So not rival, but I know some things.
Well, how about you keep those things to yourself, okay? I need you to be spreading my business around to people's ears what don't need to be hearing them. Look, are you gonna take the job or not?
You never answered how big of a group it was.
Like, you sure?
You don't gotta
sure
worry about it. And big enough for you to handle.
Okay.
The looks of it. I mean, it's awesome. This
Well-
guy feels.
Well, I mean, it sounds like an offer I can't refuse. So
Well, you can. You could just say no. I don't know what you mean by that.
I hate it.
Oh, it's
hate
all
it
interesting,
so
but scary stuff.
See, all Italians have to do is exist.
Yeah, all they have to do is
The mobster jokes.
Do it for us.
it's just they just have to exist and they're
Yeah.
automatically criminals.
Hey! Bada bing.
Says a bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom. Look, you do this, and you'll be in good with the Scoiatelli family. All right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
This entire time,
I guess I got
Jarvis,
nothing to lose here. Might as well try.
Jarvis has just been outside fiddling with
Oh,
locks
It's
of
all pretty
grass.
interesting stuff, except for some of them, but I still got nothing to lose. What happens if we fail?
You died.
You don't want to know.
you'll take a nice nap with some fish.
He narrows his eyes again. What did I tell you about keeping things to yourself? Shut that handsome
No,
mouth of yours.
I'm
or you're
just
gonna
telling him
regret
we're gonna make him stay down there by the docks instead of staying at our where we were staying.
it. Yeah. Okay. All right.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What he meant to say is you're gonna wake up sleeping at the bottom of the river with the fishes. Well, the bay. Sorry.
and me and
San
my
Francisco River.
me and my slight delusion, like me liking the water too, because it's storm caller. I'm like, doesn't
Wait.
sound
I do like fish.
I do like fish. I do like the ocean.
Need those omega-3s.
I do like the ocean. All right, whatever then. I guess I'll do it. What do you say? Freaking, I forgot who's right next to me.
Guy
I
who's
already said it's an
right-
I already said it's an offer I can't refuse.
Yeah, he said. Oh yeah, that's right. I knew that.
All right.
Pay attention just as good as everyone else.
Tomorrow night, I'm gonna need you to head on down to the docks. All right, over by the Union Fort. That's where our rivals like to do business. You scout it out, see what you can see, and if you could put a stop to it right away, put a stop to it. If not, well, you'll figure something out. Failure's not really an option for you.
All right. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it.
What was it, Dylan? Win it, want it,
Oh.
you blew it.
Oh,
Wish
officer,
it, want it, you blew it.
officer. You also might want to step up security at the concert Friday night. I hear there's a real big guest singer going to be coming in.
Oh, great.
So I'm big with the dwarves.
Just what we need. More dwarves.
I'll be working security, and it no problem.
I might have been born human, but I'm very much a dwarf now. And my family's close with dwarves. What's wrong with dwarves?
Look, you're probably a really nice kid, but it's kind of like a ancestral thing. I don't know. I just have a general disposition towards them.
Oh, so you're just racist? Okay.
Sure.
Racist in my.
Can neither confirm nor deny this.
I can neither confirm nor deny elven dwarven races.
Hey, Walter, don't you have a problem with like kobolds and Sneeple
No, I'm just
and
scared of
vampires?
them.
So wouldn't that make you what you just accused this man of?
No, I'm not racist. I don't dislike them. I'm just terrified.
I mean, you very much do dislike them.
Well, not.
Hatred born of fear. He's a racist.
It's not
He's a
hatred. It's
racist.
not hatred. I just.
No.
I mean, I'm fine with kobolds and goblins, and I'm not scared of vampires anymore. But like, if
I have a kobold friend.
I have like 2 kobold friends.
Yeah. They're okay with it.
It's heritage, not hate. Oh, that didn't even start yet. That didn't even start yet. Shit.
Yeah, Walter, I'm just messing with you.
Oh my god.
are you though? I feel like
Are
my
you, though?
character's being judged.
Walter takes a moment of internal reflection.
Yeah, but the elf will, the marshal, he'll go back over to the desk and pull out like a cigar box and put it on the table, pull out a cigar, walk over and hand it to Parm, and then strike a match off the bottom of his boot and light it for him as he takes a couple puffs, and he goes, all right, good. So you take care of the job, we'll take care of you. All right? Sounds good. Yeah, capiche?
Capiche? Sounds good to me.
I would say at this point, Jarvis's head sticks out from behind the door. I have a question.
Sure hope nothing bad comes out of this.
Oh, you like to be dropping eaves? You dropping eaves over here?
No,
Who the fuck
he's
is this
fine.
guy?
He's with us.
Oh,
I
okay.
am with them, so don't worry.
I
I've
thought you
just
were
been
outside playing
keeping.
with grass. How did you hear anything?
I'm not playing with grass. I've got
Grass,
some,
I see.
as you see me just holding by the bottom of the hilt, the weird ass looking greatsword.
Alrighty, sounds good. I guess we were going to Granny Smith's house originally, right? Before I tried to
Yeah.
join this daring adventuring
Apparently.
Yeah, you guys can
daring
head back there
hunters.
now if you want to.
I will. One thing Jarvis wanted to ask. Do you know what they're trading?
Gold
These
do we have?
folks that
Any
want that you want to
shops
get rid of?
around? We're good.
You folks with all these questions. You know what?
Crap, was I asking
Fine.
him directly? I forgot.
No,
Yeah, screw
no, well,
it. Can you recommend me to any places where I could gear up for this kind of occasion?
I can help you with that.
hold on. One thing at a time. He looks back over to Jarvis. Let's just say what they're selling. It's not unlike this cigar.
Is it opium?
Is that so?
I never said nothing.
I guess we'll find
Oh,
out soon
is it
enough.
fake Cuban cigars? My friends talked about how they got scammed with that once.
Hey, guys, just stop with the questions. We're gonna. It's not gonna be good.
Oh, now he shows that he has a head on his shoulders.
We all have heads on our shoulders.
Well,
We'd be pretty
Walter,
dead if
we'll
we
we'll
didn't.
talk about this later, Walter.
That's fine. I had one.
And as
Trust me.
for
once.
a place to gear up, I don't know. Try any of the shops. I ain't doing you no favors. You haven't done me any yet.
But by doing so, I could help do your favor.
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah. Help him. Help us. Help you.
Yes, perfect. Here I go.
Alright, Sork.
Let me make sure it's not an advantage.
Damn.
Oh crap!
He takes like a long puff on his cigar and he goes, "All right. You make a little bit of a point. Maybe it would be better for you to be properly equipped for a job like this. Head down to the church. Ask for one of the brothers there by the name of Tony. All right?
Tony Figaro.
Uh, all right. I very much appreciate it, and I can guarantee you that this will 100% help in what we're accomplishing here.
All right. Well, by the way, when Tony asks you what the password is, say 2 toes.
Those. All right, you got it. I'm sure to keep it in my brain banks.
And with that, he'll walk out of the marshal's office, just kind of down the street, puffing his cigar.
Yeah,
I was thinking about this before.
awesome. All right, then screw it. I'll go to the church then, like, whatever the heck. Do I even know where it is?
Well,
I do.
I
I
think
spotted
so,
it.
yeah.
What was the password again? Can I just recall the password again?
Two toes.
Okay.
And Walter has a map of a town map he got from the Cobalt Caravan.
Yep.
And I know where to find it since it's one of the
Right, awesome.
taller buildings in the area.
That's true too.
Well, I spotted it as we were coming in when I was doing my little
Whatever.
surveillance.
What's everyone else doing? They're not with us, right?
No, up until this point, everybody's been with you. But I mean, like, if you're gonna head to the church, and the others want to head back to Granny's, you could do it that way, or you could all go
Sounds
to the
good
church.
to me.
I will say, Spencer, are you gonna go there
If
by
everyone else doesn't want
yourself?
to join, I'm fine with going to the church.
I mean, Walter will go with Sinner.
I'll do it. I ain't got shit to do with Granny's.
I don't have any projects at the moment.
Exciting.
Alrighty.
No.
So I'll say, take a little walk on down to the gotta love semi shopping sessions.
Take a 5-foot walk off a 2-foot pier.
This is world
Well-
building.
Yeah, it's world building.
Tony's gonna hook you up with a nice rope necklace.
Oh, it grants me a plus.
I hope it's enchanted or something.
It'll give you an infinite con score.
Also, he's also gonna hook you up with some new shoes. They're a bit heavy.
Yeah,
Ooh.
cement shoes.
Cement shoes that grant me
They sound
water
a bit
breathing.
heavy for sure. I don't know if I'll be able to wear them.
All right. You make your way to the cathedral.
Corrupt cathedral.
Well, yeah, San Fran's pretty big. They'd probably have a cathedral.
Yeah, they gotta.
It's got to be more than just a little dinky church. make your way.
I think I actually see it.
Yeah, you'd see it up over
That's
the tops of the
Central
houses
Square.
on the way there. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know if there's actually a thing for it on the map,
Public.
just where I have the icon.
There might be. That's what I'm saying.
Could be. But yeah, so you guys make your way over there. Takes like a half hour or so.
Just realized I'm not even on the map.
You reach this. It's pretty nice. Nice looking cathedral. It's not as big or as grand as the one in Austin. However, just seem like they're doing some sort of like repairs and maintenance on the roof. Maybe they're like reshingling it or something like that. And yeah, the place is just kind of open. There's a couple people like coming out, a few people going in. Seems like religious sentiments in this town are a little bit, I guess, higher compared to Austin. You didn't see nearly as many people going into the church in Austin.
And out of curiosity, since we're in a bit more, and I put this in quotes,
Yeah, cool.
modern-esque town.
All right. Is there anyone standing outside of the doors, or can I just waltz on in?
Do you have Anton muted or something? Because I just realized
Yeah, this is the second time that you've completely disregarded what he's been saying and just start talking.
I don't have Anton muted.
You hear me?
I
Wait,
don't
really?
think he can
Have
hear
I?
you. Yeah, you.
I
What
can't
the
hear
heck?
Anton at all. I'm sorry.
Do
I
you have
haven't
his
heard.
volume turned down?
No, he's all the way up.
Dustin, leave and rejoin the call.
Okay.
I thought I wasn't sure if it was
Anton, say something.
Tum ding dong.
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm so sorry, Anton. I haven't been. I
That-
didn't.
if
Even
I
you were
was thinking,
saying.
wow, what an asshole.
Yeah.
Sorry.
that sounds like it
I'm
was
so
a
sorry.
Discord
Please
issue.
forgive me. Please forgive me.
Since him leaving and
Fine, man.
rejoining fixed it, I think it was a Discord issue.
Yeah, it was definitely.
Yeah,
had to have been.
it's been happening to some people lately. I will say that. It's just one person they can't hear.
Okay. I'm mildly embarrassed.
No, it's all
Fine.
good. I mean,
Oh.
it's better than actually being an asshole. And blatantly-
Oh yeah, I had you
Yeah,
muted.
just
Fuck
going
you.
on. Okay. Please, Anton.
What I
Please
was
do what you
saying
were
was, since we're in a more modern-esque town, how many people are strapped?
Question.
There's still a decent So to
And-
put it into perspective, in the Anzaru, people were strapped in the sense of like they had weapons, but there weren't
Yeah.
as many people with guns. When you were in Austin, besides their military and obviously like the martial presence and the Hunters Association presence, they had like a lot of adventurers and stuff, or like marshals that would come in because those are the headquarters. So it's like it's a big hub area, so to speak. Totally intended. Yeah, sort of. Maybe not as much as Austin. So like some people have pieces, other people's don't. Seems like there's less people with guns than we'll call it like 2 and 10.
I mean, we live in a
And
world of
is it-
magic, so like people.
That's the follow-up. What's the ratio to gun to other?
In Austin,
Fear the guy not with the gun, but with the big book.
it's a pretty solid mix of a little bit of everything. from just regular civilians with nothing on them to people with, like whether they're civilians or not with guns. Some people that may or may not have a big magic book, and then also some people with just like regular traditional weapons. As for here, you're seeing little to no people with traditional weapons. Say 2 out of every 10 people you see have a gun openly on their belt. Otherwise, no, just regular folk walking around. And there's like occasionally, I guess the best way to describe it is like if you ever played Assassin's Creed 3, when you're like roaming around through the big cities, there's like those little processions of soldiers. So like every so often, just minus the drums to march to, there's just like these little processions of Union soldiers that every couple of blocks or so, they're making their way through the streets.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why I sounded like JFK there.
It sounded like the Call of Duty JFK voice.
Keeping the peace.
All right,
My fellow Americans,
Big rifle, but rather the big book.
I have no ammo.
Making my way through the street.
But I
kicking these
want it.
feet.
What was that, Tom?
I said, making my way through the street, kicking these feet.
And Sensor, you were asking about getting in. And as a church, I think we can literally just walk in.
Yeah, you could just walk in. It's a church. The doors are open.
Yeah.
There's like instead of nuns, there seem to be the equivalent of like a Christian brother, like monks essentially, in like brown robes with like the rope belt, standing out in front, just kind of like greeting people. And down from the stairs up into the cathedral, just out on like the sidewalk, there's 2 brothers standing next to what essentially looks like a collection.
Brothers.
2 trucks having sex. Essentially with like a collection plate and a sign that says alms for the poor.
I will say, remember, we live in a fantasy world. That means priests, monks, they're always packing magic.
It's not
Or their
fantasy to
fists.
us.
Or their fists.
Yeah, it's only fantasy to
Aaron.
me. Yeah, it's fantasy to me.
Yeah, it's fantasy to
I don't know
Aaron.
what-
This is
Yeah,
normal.
I don't know what you're talking about. You say
No,
you
I'm
live in a
just-
fantasy world.
No, this isn't what Jarvis is saying. This is what Anton's saying.
Well, the
I got my ass
Giants
kicked every
obviously don't.
Tuesday.
Yeah, did you say I
Remember,
get my
guys.
ass kicked every Tuesday?
Remember, guys, we live in a fantasy world.
Anyway,
This world feels pretty real to me.
So yeah,
it could, there is that whole thing where it could just be a simulation. Never mind.
When you said sex god, I thought it was like a, or when you said
Yes.
packing, I thought it was like a sex god thing. But that's it. But I don't think that's Jesus.
Just like the simulations.
It's like the simulation.
Callie, why is your voice so deep?
Sorry, I had a frog in my throat.
Why is it so high now?
sorry, I sucked in some helium.
Yeah, Ali, are you still on that helium?
Yeah. Sorry.
I just gotta
Anywho.
check something. Last session, you guys spoke to Marcus via sending, correct?
Multiple times.
Right, and
It was
was
funny.
that the sending conversation in which he had asked you guys to come and assist him in Austin?
No, that was a while back, wasn't it?
That was a while back. Okay, just wanted to make sure.
No, it was Glacier Break now.
Well, Marcus
No,
said he
that's
was on
just
his
a
way
glacier
back to Glacier Break.
Right.
It's like, yeah, we're on our way to Austin, but we're
Mm,
going through San Fran.
San Fran.
I think I said something. Hold on.
But maybe we can go to Glacier Break instead of Austin, because I don't know if we go to meet Marcus, then maybe we could.
Yeah,
Go to
but
Glacier
if we're going
Break.
to Glacier Break, isn't there a quick way to there from Austin?
Yeah, there
Yeah,
sort of
there's
is.
the train.
I mean,
Yeah, we'll take a
we're
train whenever we get
faster to
there.
Go through Austin, then back up to Glacier Break.
Plus, if we don't go through the Badlands to Austin, Bruce won't get his big chance.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill some dudes.
Oh hell yeah!
Just
Oh,
nonchalantly, I'm gonna
I-
kill some dudes.
I don't even know what you're talking about, but I'm there.
Walking through the door to the church. You have to kill some.
Yeah. The one
I don't
brother
think you
just
should
looks
say that in this
incredibly
kind of place.
concerned.
I'll tell him that you prayed for him. Don't worry. The guys that I kill, I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Sorry, Father.
I'm not
Lord, forgive me for what
father,
I
I'm
must
a
do.
brother. But okay.
Okay, then you don't really care then.
I wouldn't
I
say
think these
that,
guys care.
but
Yeah. It might be best just to stop, Bruce.
we'll just call it
He was-
seal
he
of
was-
confession.
He was joking. He was joking.
Oh, whew, thank God.
Yeah,
And then he
devil
just
took
like
me
does
for a
the sign of
second.
the cross.
It's an Eastern joke. That's all the rage now.
I'm not familiar with their culture.
Yeah, it's a what's the word, Aaron? Social experiment. You walk up to a priest and say, "I'm gonna kill some people," and then you laugh.
No, that's not canon.
No,
He
that's
said-
not canon.
That's not canon.
walk up to the two brothers.
You know, he's just look. He hasn't slept much lately. His sense of humor's all off. I apologize.
Anyways, we're looking for Brother Tony.
Oh.
What's
Yeah, I
wrong
heard
with
this
Brother
brother
Tony?
Tony fellow. I heard this brother Tony fellow.
So-
No,
Sam-
nothing at all. Nothing. No, brother
You say
Tony.
you're gonna kill people, and then you ask for the mob. The mob
Gonna
guy.
do a vibe check.
You think that there's definitely something up with brother Tony, and this monk is very disturbed now. You've put him on edge.
Hey, come on, it's okay. You can tell us what's got you so bothered about this guy.
Can't be that bad of a guy, can he? He's working in a church. Name his brother.
And if you don't tell us, I'll kill you too. Ha ha ha.
No.
Get it?
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Oh, he just kind of like reaches into.
No. It's okay. It's okay. Bruce, step outside and drink some of this coffee. I'm gonna hand
Oh,
out
okay.
the canister of coffee.
This relieves people. That makes them. This calms them down, right?
It'll wake you up. You haven't slept in a few days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go take a coffee nap break thing. Anywhere but here.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Just ignore him.
I'll go have a coffee break.
I didn't mean to click that, Dylan. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I was trying to click back into the window and I accidentally clicked on the roll.
So yeah, so he'll just kind of like he'll kind of like because this is like basically like towards like the big double doors. He'll just be like come inside, and he'll just like sort of like shuffle in and off over to the left, like towards like a bunch of those candles that they usually have that you light for people that you want to pray for and stuff. Sorry, give me 1 second. So once he kind of like gets over there, he like motions for you guys to follow him.
I follow.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Alrighty. Once you get over there, he's okay. So brother Tony, he's a great guy, but he's not the kind of guy that you want to piss off. They've been in charge here for a while. The fuck, what did I say? Scolatoni family or some shit like that?
Scolatoni.
Yeah, the Scolatoni family's been in charge here for a while. We can't openly say bad things about them, but they always treat everybody at the church right. They take care of us. They always make sure that we have plenty of alms for the poor. they donate constantly, but I know in my heart that they're doing things that they're not supposed to. The shipments that they take in at the docks, the violence, the disappearances, and ever since those foreigners arrived, things have only been getting worse. Though I don't know if that's entirely their own fault or if it's the family's fault. Just, I pray that you be careful if you're going to be doing any jobs for them, and trust your heart.
Well, we're
Just
doing work
be
for
careful.
the marshals, and
We were recommended to this Brother Tony fellow, so I'm sure it'll be okay.
I have no disrespect for the law, but the marshals here aren't exactly on the up and up. But if you think that you're doing the right thing,
You saying the marshals are on the take?
he kind of like gets really tight-lipped and doesn't he doesn't say anything to that, but I'll say just with your passive vibing, his eyes are just kind of like, yeah.
I'm completely oblivious to this with my passive.
My passive insight is 11, so I also probably don't pick up on that.
Oh, then no. Somebody would. One of you that has a passive insight of more than 11, his eyes are definitely saying yes to
I
that
have
statement.
a passive insight of 13.
Oh snap!
Then you would be aware of the fact that this man believes that they are on the take.
I kind of
I
suspected
don't
that
think
they
you
might
should
have
worry.
been, but he's not saying yes, so they must not be. It's fine.
The
Don't
only
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Come on, this is a church after all. Only good people go in here usually. And
all are welcome.
to be a brother, it has to be a good guy.
Right. Listen, if you find yourselves in any trouble, the Union garrison here are probably the only people that aren't okay with the family and their activities. So keep that in mind as a last resort. But crossing them is not recommended. As
The
for
union or the family?
Both.
both,
The union's mostly good.
I don't know.
But-
If it's anything like my world, there was some bad in both sides.
yeah, he
That's why I
just
said
goes
mostly.
both.
I'm actively enslaving people.
Brother Tony,
Indentured servitude wasn't much different.
Brother
He's only
Tony
18. You
is
think he's aware of that?
They treated me fine, so I like them. Not like those Southerners, those Confederates.
them Confederates. Brother Tony is down in the
Aaron
crypts.
side-eyes him.
Those
I completely missed
Southerners.
the gaze.
But yeah, so he said he's down in the crypts if you're looking for him.
All right.
What a weird place to hang out.
Yeah, what a really.
I'll go down there and I'm
weird-
gonna flash a C with my hand when I walk into the crypt.
Hate it.
Oh my
You
god.
you walk down, you proceed further into the church, and then you head off to the left into sort of like oh my god, what do they call those areas that are usually like where the holy people live and shit?
Rectory.
Rectory, there you go. So you kind of like proceed off to the left hand side, like a rectory branch of the cathedral, and you end up finding like a passage downwards that kind of goes out into this not particularly large, but definitely bigger than you thought it would be, sort of like crypt and like burial area. It's sort of like rectory, yeah, so true. It sort of like initially opens into, I guess it would be more of like a place for like embalming and stuff like that, and then it kind of like branches off. But you find in the embalming section, this this brother who looked completely different from the others that you saw throughout the church. Like some of them were, most of them were human, and they usually had like that that sort of like Friar Tuck like haircut. But he's got his hair just slicked back with like pomade or something like that, and he's just kind of like he's got like a white but stained in some spots with blood bandana like tied around his face, and sort of like almost like a leather butcher's bib, and he's currently working on a corpse.
Yes.
He has his
Yeah.
back to you guys.
How should we approach this folk? He doesn't look exactly welcoming. I was asking that to everyone around me.
No, I know. I'm laughing at what's
Yeah.
being typed.
Gotcha.
Is there like a wall nearby?
Hold on, give me a second.
Or like wood?
Something, anything.
I guess we just go up to him and.
Dylan said give him a second.
Oh.
He's doing something, I think.
What I was gonna do was if there's like a wall or a thing of wood nearby, I was just gonna knock.
Yeah, it's probably the most sensible thing to do. I don't think.
Hey, yo, Thorn.
I
Hey,
imagine.
Let's go to the
Nah.
Mushroom Kingdom and kill Bowser, eh?
Man, there's something really messed up with them 2 toes on that corpse.
I wonder what it could mean.
He kills us.
Oh no, it's
So,
a setup
yeah,
from the beginning.
Dylan, you back? No,
Dylan
okay,
does
well,
not appear to be
Just
back.
give me a minute. Sorry.
Let's just declare that we won to Dylan. We like
Dylan,
victory.
Dylan's listening to the corn pop story real quick.
Well, we gotta roll initiative though.
Oh, absolutely. For you. Yes, of course. I love me a freaking 5.2 12.
5.212.
12. Thank you very much.
2L.
Ah, yes, very good. Even better. At least I got a 1 above.
Sorry
I'm
about
better
that.
than you.
Why you fucking always roll initiative? My dad came in and he was telling me something. All right. So you talking to this guy?
well, first of all, I was trying to say, is there like any like wood or walls nearby?
Wood? No.
Aaron-
Walls?
Aaron
Yeah.
said the 2 toes thing.
I said, man, there's something really weird with that guy with the 2 toes on that corpse.
Yeah, when you say that, the guy kind of like stiffens up and stops what he's doing, and he turns his head slightly to the side and goes, "Yeah, what about the 2 toes?"
Majan
Oh.
sent us saying you could help us with some supplies.
You see
We're
his
recommended to you by this good
body-
fellow.
You see his like posture sort of relax a little bit, and he puts his stuff down, turns around, and he goes, "Ah, okay, so Palm sent you. All right, all right.
That's right.
Sorry.
What do you need?"
Yeah, what do you need?
Yeah, why did you want?
Yeah, what do we need?
You were the one who said we gotta fucking gear up.
Yes, you're right. You're right. well, you see here, I'm trying to join that old freaking Hunters Association kind of thing. Nope. Was
The
it
other
a
one.
deputy thing? Marshals. Whoops. My bad. I got confused for a second. I'm trying to
We all
I'm
do
trying to join this whole. I'm freaking tisming with my words. I'm trying to join this whole freaking martial association, and I was assigned a task, and I was recommended to you that you could possibly supply us with some goods that could help us with said task.
Okay. Look. I can help you out, but I need to know exactly what it is that you're doing, and I need to know what it is that you need. All right. Like, what do you think you're gonna be doing? We're talking like a smash and grab here. We're talking about some surveillance.
We're talking about taking care of an issue that Parm and you might be having a mutual issue with.
Down by the docks.
Ah, you want to do something about the foreigners? Okay.
Ain't no way to put it, but yes, sorry.
All right. I got a little something for you. Stay here. You would watch as he'll keep like all of his gear on, like the long leather gloves that go up almost to the elbows and all that, and he's still kind of like slightly covered in like a bodily goop, and he'll walk over to what seems to be like a capstone for a nearby crypt, and he'll take the gloves off real quick, throw them on the ground, and just rip the stone off of the wall, put it down, and you see him kind of like reach inside really far, and he's just kind of like looking over at you guys, and like he's kind of giving you like a little bit of like a half-ass grin, and he's rooting around, and he's kind of like looking up to the side, and then there it goes, and he pulls something out, and you hear it like dragging from the inside, scraping the insides of the wall, and he pulls out a very large burlap sack. And then he'll bring it on over to like another one of those embalming tables, one obviously without a body, and he'll put it down and sort of like spill the contents out onto it. And he starts like arranging stuff, and he says, "All right, here's what I got. I got a couple of potions. I got a couple of little utilities here. Let's see what else. I got some poisons. You want poisons? I got a rope necktie. Let's see what else do I got. I got some piano wire. You really want to do somebody in? I give you some piano wire.
Poison would probably be good as a thing.
Oh, piano wire is always a good call.
What are we gonna do with a piano wire?
Don't worry about it. I'll do what I want with it.
Yeah, he's the music guy.
I'm
Alright,
the
I
music.
trust you.
I'm the music guy.
Trust you.
Yeah, real musician over here. You're gonna make some beautiful music. All right. So what do you need?
You gotta mix some piano with some pipe instruments.
Oh, you want some pipes?
No.
Okay.
No.
I think your euphemism went too far.
Oh no.
But it looks like overall he seems to have about what seem to be like 6 of your standard healing potions, 2 of a higher variety. You're not quite sure which. There's a couple of like little crystal decanters that have suspicious looking either green or purplish liquids within them, which you assume to be the poisons. There's like 4 of those of varying shades of color. He quite literally does have a rope necktie. There's a couple of like daggers that seem more easily concealable than like your run-of-the-mill like knife.
Yeah.
There's also a small little like Derringer pistol with some ammo, and what else would this guy have? There is piano wire, and I'm trying to think. I had something else in mind here.
Any like small.
Seems to be what look like 2 little orbs, sort of like these black. I guess the best way
they
to describe
ponderable?
them, they are ponderable. They almost actually, what's a better way to describe them? They look like bombs, but without the eyes, feet, or wind-up thing, but with the fuse on the top. So basically, like little bombs.
Cool.
How palm size?
Yeah, about. There's about
So
3 of
let's
those.
look at
Sounds
one.
cute but useful.
Are these what I think these are?
What do you think they are?
An old style of grenade.
Could be.
How deadly are the poisons?
Honestly, who knows?
May I
Probably a new
do-
style of grenade.
Yeah, if
May
anything.
I,
They go boom.
I think that's sound weird. Can I do either a history or, dare I say, an explosives check?
History explosives check.
I don't know.
Sure, I'll let you make a history check.
have-
Just
Oh,
what?
no, that's never mind.
What kind of poison is this?
They remind you of little bomb-like grenade things that you've heard about before. But you also have heard that some of these were not always explosive in the sense of sending shrapnel at people, but sometimes they were smoke bombs. You're not sure which these are, though.
Most of the party had seen smoke bombs from when that Lane had took to Lukukaracha.
He has a
Would it
bomb
look
to
like
make smoke.
those?
Oh, so they don't look like those, but but you're Aaron, you're not Lane. So I was gonna say, I'd be like, Lane would know what these are. But
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
yeah, Aaron doesn't. You're not quite sure. It could be one or the other. They could be smoke bombs or bombs. Bombs.
Bums.
What kind of poison is that? Like how deadly? How to what's the application for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got ingested, you got
It's
injuries.
I can't even laugh because like it's gonna be me eventually tonight. I'm gonna do that too, but like holy shit.
I mean, I'm kind of. This is also in character for Walter because he's a bit nervous. For reasons that will become clear after we leave this current situation.
I mean, it's just sanctioned by the law, Walter.
So
Let's look at the bombs and say, out of curiosity, you wouldn't have any more, just not like these, but just gunpowder per se?
I can see what I can do. I might be able to arrange something. When do you need it by?
I'm
Tomorrow
just curious.
night.
No, doesn't need to be tomorrow night. I'm just seeing if you already had some on hand.
Oh, sure, don't answer my
Well,
question.
I've got some. I don't got something else. Hold on, I'm getting to the poison. Don't worry about it. And then he'll.
I reckon the little I reckon that little Derringer might come of use. Do I even know what a Derringer is? How would I see that crap?
Yeah, you.
I reckon that
know.
little baby. Okay, I recommend that little Derringer might come in use. Never know when I get cornered.
I'm sorry, but you want a prostitute pistol?
The kid wants to know about the poison. I'm gonna tell him about the poison. All right, this one here, he picks up one of them. And
They got a gun that shoots prostitutes out of it?
I wish. This is drow poison.
The ultimate in pistols.
What kind of application that got?
Is it strong? Is it weak? Is it
Well,
mid?
by that I mean like injury ingested.
This one is injurious. I've got let's see. I mean, if you really want to kill yourself, I've got some malice here, which you can mix it with one of them smoke bombs. It's an inhaled based poison. I've got some oil of Taggart, which is contact based, and good old assassin's blood, which is ingested.
I don't think we need any of that.
I mean, that inhaled. The smoke bomb? That's not a bad idea. Plus, he just confirmed that those are smoke bombs.
Yeah, they are. They're smoke bombs.
I mean, I definitely
Look.
think I could go with the piano wire.
The
Okay.
poisons would also be a good idea to.
How useful is that piano rye really going to be useful to us?
Not really.
Yes. Listen, you know that everything I do, whenever I do magic stuff, it's all through songs. Just trust me on this.
Oh.
All right, I'll believe in you.
Gotta do
And I'm
some
gonna
magic
believe in
with
that
the
little
sweet.
pistol too.
Gonna
That
do
little
magic
derringer.
with some. Gonna make some sweet music to do magic.
Okay.
I just had an idea. And it might help you there, Aaron. But that is a project for another day.
I wouldn't mind taking the poison though.
Okay, which one?
Yes.
Do you want one? Do you want all of them?
Yes.
Holy shit. All right. Palm sent you, so let's see. Let me do my calculations real quick. He just like reaches from below, pulls out an abacus, and starts click-clacking away. As I pull out the calculator application on my computer.
How many bullets does the derringer come with?
Probably 2.
Yeah, but how many extra?
It's already loaded. There's 2 in there. I can give you another 10.
I think I can work with that.
Okay, so the overall cost of all of these poisons together, and based upon their rarity and legality, would probably cost you somewhere over 1,000. But it costs you about 1,600. But because Palm sent you, I'll give it to you for 1,000 flat.
You know what? I think I'm okay without the poison. That's a bit, not by a bit, I mean a lot out of my price range.
How much for just the inhaled one?
Call it 225.
I'll buy that one.
Okay. You now have one vial of malice. Let's see. What does malice do? The creature subjected to this poison must succeed a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or become poisoned for 1 hour. The poisoned creature is blinded.
Whoa.
That's pretty useful. Alrighty. And he goes, all right, so for the Derringer, you said you wanted that?
Yeah, how much this little thing cost? Well, how much will it damper me?
Let me see. Normal price is about 50 for you. 35. I'll throw in the extra ammo for free.
All right, I'll take it. That's something I cannot argue with.
Okay.
No, it's a deal you can't refuse.
Deal I can't. I bet it is a deal I can't refuse.
I'll give you the piano wire for 10.
Okay. I'll give him 10 more.
Very well. Turns out there's actually stats for this. Nuts.
No freaking way.
Yeah. Apparently, it's a 1d6 slashing two-handed finesse weapon.
Oh, it's finesse. Thank you.
It is, yes, and it has a property known as double weapon. When you take the attack action and attack with the piano wire, you can use a bonus action to make another attack, and if it hits, you deal an additional 1d4 slashing damage, but you don't add your ability modifier to the damage of the
Where did you
bonus attack.
Where did you find this?
I found it on the homebrew page. It makes sense though, because like when you're thinking about it, in the situation in which a character would want to initially use piano wire, you'd be like wrapping it around them, and then you'd be pulling it tighter as a bonus action, so doing that extra damage. I mean, that makes sense, and that's cool.
Did you say it's slashing damage?
It is, yeah.
I mean, yeah. Like
Yeah, it's slashing is the only thing that would make sense for that.
It's cutting.
Yeah, it's.
You know,
I mean,
like
no,
with-
really, you're crushing the windpipe, but
Well, it's just thin enough
What's,
that it's.
well, yeah. What's the wire that fucking cuts into you? Is that cheese wire then?
Fishing line.
Yeah, both work.
I guess I see.
I mean,
what you're
it cuts into you, but you're not dying from the cuts. The cuts are superficial. You're dying from your windpipe being crushed.
Well, I mean,
But-
yeah, but if you get
but I
you
mean,
nicked on your femoral artery,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not disagreeing, because bludgeoning doesn't really work either.
yeah,
Which is
bludgeoning
the
doesn't
closest
really
thing to
work
crushing.
either.
There's not really one good one for that. It's really a mixture.
Yeah,
I
we
see.
could say we could do like how Anton does with guns and meta and blood, do slashing/bludgeoning instead of but it's
So it was a D6 for the main roll.
and then the bonus action one is a D4. You just don't add your ability mod to it
Okay,
to the damage. You don't add your ability mod to the damage.
gotcha.
What kind of
wait,
stats would
wait.
the little Derringer have?
The Derringer is essentially the palm pistol, so it does.
Could I look
1d8.
that up and drag and drop? Oh,
Could you
gotcha.
drag and drop it? It's not. It's from the gunslinger subclass. Does
Oh,
1d8
okay.
piercing. Weighs 1 pound. Ranges 4d/160. And your misfire score is a 1 on that.
2 for
Wait,
him.
Is the piano wire a simple weapon? Or is it martial?
The piano wire doesn't say. Oh, so apparently double weapon is a variant rule for 5e. Let's see.
It takes dexterity, right?
Yeah, guns
for,
or dex.
For guns, yeah, guns or
Yeah.
dex range
What was
attacks.
it? What was the damage on that thing?
1d8.
Okay. Or I'm writing it all down here.
I'll say it's a simple.
Okay. So I do get my proficiency bonus at least. I said thank you because my dex is a 0. My strength mod is negative.
What was the
Oh,
range
okay.
on the Derringer?
The range is 40/160,
Got it.
and your misfire is on a 1. So basically, if you roll a natural 1, you misfire.
I'm gonna give Walter the poison that I
But
bought.
is he proficient with pistols?
Don't think I am. Let me see.
What's
that
your
means-
background?
My
Because if
background.
you're not, misfire score increases by 1.
Definitely not something that can use a pistol. Cloistered scholar.
Yeah, no.
Definitely not.
Yeah, definitely
So
not.
misfire
So,
is 2.
yeah, misfire scores are 2. So on a 1 or a 2. The child mark is abandoned. I would say while you guys are downstairs, like conducting this, you would begin to hear from upstairs what sounds like a little bit of a commotion.
Oh, in a church.
Um,
Well, got the poison from hearing multiple kind of like go and kind of.
Is this kind of noise normal in this area? Asking Brother Tony.
Not really. Look, we're gonna have to wrap this up. Is there anything else you guys want?
I'm good.
no,
I think I'm good.
I'm good.
Do I see anything? I was outside drinking coffee.
Oh, oh yeah. I would have said that you came in with them.
Cup of Joe.
There's 2 healing potions of a greater rarity. There's 6 base healing potions. They bought the Derringer. They bought one of the poisons. And the piano wire. What else was there? A rope necktie, 3 of those smoke bombs, and a couple of assorted daggers, and 3 other types of poison that had yet to be purchased, which were drow poison, oil of taggart, and one other poison. I'll look again.
I'll take 2 of the. How much did the healing potion cost?
Typically healing potion. Give me a second. I think it's like 50 gold for the base ones.
75 is base.
75 is base.
I will say I have a bunch of healing potions from when we raided the potion guy back then. I don't know if we distributed those, so I can give you
Oh,
some.
Matthew Hans Mercer.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the one.
Alright, then never mind. I'll just hold out on the potions.
Okay.
I'll give him 2 healing potions.
Let's go. I'll add it to my inventory.
Jarvis has already started leaving the room and getting his rifle ready. All his
Your rifle by
not even a
your
rifle,
side.
it's my
Singing, "Oh Lord,
mag
this earth
cannon.
was made for us."
I've got the grass gun. You know what? Fuck it. I'll walk out first. I ain't gonna sneak around.
Actually, never mind. I'll save
Was
it.
there anything of that stuff that you were interested in purchasing, Bruce?
No, I thought I was outside.
Yeah, he was asking if he saw what the noise was because he was outside.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if you didn't go down with them and you had wanted to be outside drinking the coffee instead, then I'll say that you would be able to walk inside and see what's going on if that's what you'd prefer.
Yeah, let me do that.
Okay. Yeah, so you walk back in and it seems like a bit of a crowd has gathered. And there's a individual a little bit further back, more towards like the altar, that appears to just sort of like shown up out of nowhere, and that's what seems to be causing the commotion. Like there was I would say you probably would have noticed it just before everybody started like making noise. There was a bit of a sound and a flash of light.
Oh,
Jesus?
Make a perception check.
Holy shit.
Just him or all of us?
Him, since he's the one that's upstairs currently.
Walter was
Okay.
the first one to start going upstairs.
Oh my god.
Oh, crap.
Okay.
Yeah.
You look and maybe you jokingly think to yourself, Jesus, but you're getting a look at him and you're like, wait a second, that's a priest. That's not Jesus. Why is everybody just looking at a priest?
That was unexpected.
And at that moment, you would hear a voice, very reminiscent to a friend of yours, and then you're
Where
like,
am I?
"Oh shit!"
It is Jesus.
Oh,
No freaking way.
He just stares at you.
Well, you'd see a whole crowd in front of you, but you would see Bruce a distance away towards.
Hello, my brothers and sisters. I am Marcus Dean. It is a pleasure to meet you all. I'm sorry to interrupt like this.
We were in the middle of prayer.
Oh, what church is this?
This is the Church of the Reckoning in San Francisco.
Oh, greetings from the Church of the Reckoning, Austin, Texas.
Bruce is running through the crowd, like pushing over priests to get in.
My lad!
There's
It's like
also-
those cartoons where someone's rushing through and people start flying in the air.
okay. There's now also Jarvis coming up from wherever.
Yeah, would I hear his voice? I said I was walking out first.
Yeah. You would hear the voice at first, and you were like, "Wait a second, I think I know that voice." And then it's like, "It's me, Marcus Dean," and then you're like, "Marcus."
Marcus!
Marcus!
Oh my god! It's time to sleep!
I'm going to tackle him.
Oh my god! Alright, so Bruce and Ed from like two separate ends just start like pushing through the crowd. People are just off to the side, and then just as Bruce is about to reach Marcus, Ed just comes flying in out of nowhere, like 5 feet off the ground, up towards the altar, and then tackles right into you, Marcus.
Oh, hi,
Holy
hi,
crap.
hi, Ed.
Hey, how you doing?
Walter will approach Marcus, who's under Ed at the moment, and kind of pull out his pitchfork and kind of point it at his face. Be like, what killed me?
If there's now also the barrel of the mag cannon pointed right at your
Oh
face.
shit! I got.
Oh no!
Oh god.
What?
Another fake Marcus?
What
Can
killed
I make a history check at advantage?
Well, for what? You
Fucking question.
Because I forgot.
forgot. Fine. Oh yeah, fine. You can make the history check. Go ahead. For what killed him? Yeah.
Yes.
You forgot what killed him? Jesus Christ.
I feel like it was the dragon, but that's
Yeah.
probably wrong.
I mean,
was
like
the
Walter, that's
dragon,
enough. That's
yeah.
enough information right there that you should just.
It was the dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I thought it was the dragon. Yeah, the one in Austin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The dragon in Austin killed you.
Walter will just kind of relax a bit. It's like, oh,
Yeah, but the real answer is you didn't take Revivify. Alright.
As if
Good to
Ed
see you.
knows.
Yeah. Good to see you, Marcus. How the fuck you get here?
So these people offered to, put me through a teleportation circle instead of walking here. So I said, hey, why not? I mean, I already walked from Glacier Break to Austin, then started walking back, and then I just said, fuck it, I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, fuck that.
As Lane is supposed to be meeting you in Glacier Break.
Oh yeah.
Oh right, yeah, we got to go to Glacier Break.
Alright, so it ain't changed.
No. Yes.
Marcus, come here.
Yes. Okay.
punch him in the face.
I can't.
Oh my
I can't
god!
move. I kind of
punch
can't
him in
move.
the
Why
face.
the fuck did you do that?
Oh,
I
yeah, I'll
can't
get
even
off
move.
I'll get off him.
It is.
What
What
did you? What did you punch me for?
What on earth is going on? I don't know
That-
who this been at.
Is for not physically telling us with your goddamn words, but with a fucking piece of paper.
Oh,
And then you kiss him.
To be
You really
And that-
you couldn't say that
in
church.
my defense, I did try to contact you guys, and I was
Not
left
soon enough.
not responded. Bruce,
I thought I responded.
no, you didn't.
Shit.
I said, and how are you guys doing over there?
Did he respond something like, I think how many numbers? 25.
Yeah, I thought I talked to you about the hot ladies that are chasing you. Did they get you?
Yeah, but that happened after the
You
whole
also, Marcus,
Vox
you have to
Machina
say,
thing.
There was a fake Marcus with us, so
Yeah.
when you asked him how we're doing,
A
over
fake
here,
Marcus?
There was
Yeah, that was a whole ass thing. I almost died, but I kicked their asses.
Oh my god. Who
And then
would
we
want to be
found
me?
death.
Who would want to be me?
That's a great question. You're terrible.
Oh yeah, you didn't get to meet
I'm
Death.
terrible?
Walter would never say that.
I'm putting.
Wait, you didn't get to meet
Did
Death,
he actually
you?
say that?
No, he did not.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of which, we found the Warforged stuff.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, that was a
Figured
thing.
that shit out. Also, it's also possible that Machina's Industry are a bunch of freaking worldwide terrorists, but that's another thing.
Oh, well,
Yeah, we
here's
don't
some
sweat
good.
that.
In preparation of me coming in this circle, I decided to prepare Revivify in case things go haywire
I mean, you
wherever we go.
change spells.
They call that character growth. All right.
It actually
it's
took
a very hard thing to do, Marcus, but it's just
No,
something you do every morning.
it just I get a little PTSD seeing my friend die, so it's just kind of a thing. It's a mental note. So
That's good for you.
yeah, I can't wait to go to bed.
Wait, so the hot chicks didn't get you?
Obviously, he's here.
No, no one ran into me.
Wait, so that means that the hot chicks are headed here right now.
Oh,
Hell yeah!
Shit.
Oh shit!
Elaborate.
We're gonna come face
Okay,
it. Well,
okay.
we already did meet.
Well,
We
listen.
met some of the hot chicks, but we didn't.
We
meet
got the
hot chick
magnet.
All right.
in
all right.
chief.
So
It sounds
my
like a good thing, but you guys don't make it sound like a good thing.
hot chicks in your
chicks
area. So my question is how are the hot chicks, quote unquote, tracking me?
I don't know.
Your smell.
What do I smell like? I'm
I don't
basically
Hold on.
Debauchery. I don't know.
I'm technically dead.
Shit.
They said that we had your scent, but you weren't here when they.
I have a
came
scent.
across us.
I'm not too sure what that means.
I mean, everybody.
You know
has a
how
scent.
hot chicks are.
Have you been eating like lots of garlic or fish or anything like that?
No,
Fermented
because
fish?
Probably
I don't have
change your diet.
I don't have to eat.
Exactly.
Yeah, you should change that.
Change your
You
diet.
should change that by eating.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you should start
it out.
eating.
Sorry.
You
You
know,
should eat lots of garlic and fermented fish.
even though you don't have to hydrate yourself, you should hydrate yourself.
Do we want? So wait, do we want the hot chicks? I kind of am for the hot chicks.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm like pro.
It can't be. It can't be.
Now that we're here to protect Marcus from any negative consequence of hot chicks arriving, I kind of want that to happen.
Meanwhile, we're all having this conversation on the altar during mass.
Yeah, what are the,
Oh
what are the
shit!
Everyone
Priest
too
will-
scared to try to interfere.
Excuse me, could we get the altar back, please?
Sorry.
Oh
sorry.
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
fuck. Shit. Ass.
I brushed my
Honestly,
jacket off.
what's going on?
Good sir, I am a fellow priest. Do you need assistance running this mass?
Oh, thank you, but no, I have it handled.
Yeah, that would be really awkward if you
Yeah.
just got up and like gave a sermon.
He squints at him. I know the bishop.
Marcus, let's just go.
I don't think you would know the Bishop of California.
I know him.
I know.
I know him.
Also, me and Ed got some upgrades.
Yeah. I went
That's
from
great.
punchy stabby to punchy slashy hand thing.
he stands next to the priest real quick. My quick homily to you, ladies and gentlemen. Friendship above all. Amen.
You hear like a couple of
Amen.
amens from the crowd.
Hey, fucking man at that. Hell yeah.
Oh, I gotta pull something real quick that I did at the concert. Do I have it prepared? Fuck. No! Damn it, I can't do it. Never mind. If you come back tomorrow, there'll be free bread.
Can do
What?
good old loaves and fishes.
Create
This on the
create
Told
or
the
dis-
promises.
create or destroy. What is it? Food and water.
Destroy food.
Destroy. Destroy food, 5e.
You walk into the grain silo for the whole village. You just eviscerate it. You light a
Yes.
match. You watch it burn.
Well, actually,
Bruce.
if you light a match in a grain silo, it will explode.
It will
Yes.
explode.
Bruce, we gotta get holy fuck back together.
Guys, we should.
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Guys, we're.
Yeah, oh yeah. Let's get
Oh,
the fuck out of here.
he
Shit.
starts waving.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everyone.
Also, Zeus got a new look.
Oh, very good. I don't think we've had the pleasure of meeting. My name's Callie. Well, hello, Callie. I'm Marcus. I'm sure you've heard things. So I've heard.
Quick, let's take her out in the back and shoot her.
What?
Can't wait for the Marcus Callie romance. Cannot wait.
The Marcus Callie romance.
I
Yes.
cannot wait.
Just get to Tom talking to
the arc
himself for
we've
20
all been
minutes.
waiting for.
Tom shows that he's actually going insane talking to himself.
We've all
Why
done
do you
it.
think I barely did it with Walter and Gabe in the
Front
party?
be like,
Let's
Drunken
find
Atlanta.
the vids of Beck talking as Rinder and Rebecca.
That was fun. Not really.
It sure sounded like it.
Dude, it's never fun playing two characters at once. I have to play all the characters as the DM. It's the worst.
Yeah.
No. I'm joking.
Oh, yeah, I know
How's
the
Marcus
greatest
looking
side quest.
at Callie?
Is he
Yeah.
giving bedroom eyes?
No,
Longingly.
no, he's just being no. He's
Was there longing or yearning
he's
or
being
pining?
respectful. He's being respectful. He was just introducing himself.
I am looking respectfully.
Marcus is okay. He had a little interaction not ago. He's alright.
He's alright. He
Right.
got his rocks off.
With the rocks off.
Wait.
Oh yes, I have plenty of stories to tell you guys since I went away for a little bit.
Again, we should go.
Oh,
No, we left.
I'm
We
walking. Yeah, I was about to say I'm walking
Yeah,
saying
alright,
this.
Yeah, you guys are.
Oh yeah, you want to meet Walter's grandma?
Oh my god, yes.
You met Walter's fucking grandma. Isn't that great?
Commas are
People got grandmas and shit. I never had one of those.
I mean,
I
you
always
did. You
do
just
sense
never
we
knew
did.
her.
Yeah, that I didn't have a grandma.
I mean, you did. You just didn't know her.
Is that the same thing as not having a grandma though?
technically yes, and also no. You're both correct.
Yes, but actually no.
But I'm trying to be argumentative here. So I got to be the one who's right and he has to be wrong.
Hey, Ed, what are you breathing?
I'm breathing breathe.
Yeah, but can you see it?
Breathe?
Yeah.
No,
Then how do you know that you're breathing it?
I don't.
Yeah, you only know when it's cold, right? Because then you can see like the steam.
What?
So maybe you only breathe when it's cold.
Yeah.
You should test that theory, Ed.
You know, I'm the.
Ed, don't listen to him.
You're gonna get us all killed.
Yeah,
This
I'll
guy
test
was
that.
volatile.
Fucking
Aaron,
can't.
don't kill the brains of the operation.
Look, I'm just trying to say, basically, just because you don't see something doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
But he also technically never had a grandmother in like an emotional capacity. Like he did physically have one.
Right, but that's not what he said.
No, well, we didn't have. Like, well, your grandma, Walter, is one of your parents' mamas?
My dad's mother.
So I just gotta pretend we know this guy?
Well, we didn't really keep track of that.
Oh yeah. I start slowly filling in center on who Marcus is. Do I
Gotcha.
actually need to fill you in, or do you know who he is?
Yeah, what the heck? I want to know who this weird guy who just appeared at the church that everyone's flocking over is.
Marcus, this is Center, Marcus.
How do you do?
Marcus
I'm
is
good.
the cleric.
Oh snap! So you're related to those Church folks.
Related?
Church folks.
I'd say we're a part of the same religion. I wouldn't say related.
It's a family,
Family.
part of the religion.
Like Brother
Yeah,
Tony.
there's fathers, brothers, sisters. There's just no mothers. Oh, well, no, there's
There's your
mother
motherfucking
superior.
cousins. Alright, hey, good news, Walter. You get the, what's it? Is it the +4 you get back? Or no, it's the +5. You get the +5 back.
For what?
Oh, sidekick?
Marcus's aura, right?
Marcus has
You have an aura. I thought that's a paladin thing. No, I think you're talking about the sidekick thing.
sidekick thing. No, I'm currently sidekicked on Ed.
Yeah.
That's something I can only switch on a long rest.
Armor.
Hey Marcus, we haven't had any news since you left, really. What's going on with that whole Confederacy thing with y'all's friend?
With y'all's friend. Are you talking about, what's her face?
Sorry?
Zuri?
No, like didn't y'all have a friend that left before y'all met me?
Lane.
Oh, Lane.
Oh, you talking about Lane?
Yeah, how's Lane doing? Yeah, how's
You've been
Lane doing?
talking to
Oh,
him
I
when we
talked
were
to him.
going.
Yeah. He's doing good. He's doing good.
Did
how
did he
his
do
whole
the thing?
go?
His
You were
whole
talking
thing
like
go?
you were talking like he was working on stuff.
Oh yes, he's currently where is he? Was he in Florida still? Dylan? They would be at the factory at this point, right?
No, at
Yo.
this point, it's they're done laying everything, and he would
Oh,
be-
so it's after. Okay.
Yeah, now he would be going because you had sent me the message about
Glacier Break. Yeah.
about me and you in Glacier Break.
So I asked him to help me out in Glacier Break, and he's currently headed there now because who was out there? Durin we were talking to?
Durin. I thought your guy's name was Bomber.
No, I'm talking about the guy I talked to in Glacier Break.
Oh, you
Underthighs?
mean Bjorn.
Bjorn. Yeah, Bjorn. I don't know why I said Durin.
Durin's folk. But no, yeah, you were talking to Bjorn and the King. And the King, his name is Ragnar.
Yeah. So I went out there and I talked to them. They were able to help me unlock this, and he pulls out his gun. It's completely in my control now, and I learned what it is. So, is there a way you can like boom the fucking picture of it?
Oh, jump scare?
Yeah, jump scare.
Oh, for the.
Yeah, Memento Deus. Deus. Yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
Is
Because
unholy.
it's a handout, so I'd have to like show it to people.
Oh, so we get a stat block?
I guess so.
Yeah, give us the card. Give us the card.
He's pulling his cock out.
In the chair.
Yeah, did I show it to you guys? Did it pop up?
I don't see anything.
Well,
Yeah,
let me
no,
hit show to players again.
It only show to if you do show to players, it only shows to the players that it's in their journal,
Ah, okay.
unless it's
Tom.
in no one's journal, and then it
It's
gives
in-
you a pop up.
It's in Tom's, but it's giving me a pop up anyway.
See my orb.
Weird.
I could post the picture in Wild West.
Yeah, let me see if I have the picture of the gun. Let me go through my pictures real quick. Where is it? Yeah, why can't I find this? Give me 1 second.
So, Marcus, is this when you were having those dreams?
Yeah. So I can just say what it is, right?
Yeah, you can if you want to. Yeah.
All right. I'll just say what it is. It's a legendary item. It's a +1. As an action, the user can expend 2 rounds of loaded ammunition to cast Scorching Ray at 2nd level with a DC of 15.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
Wait, Scorching Ray doesn't have a DC, does it?
It's a attack roll.
So it's attack roll.
Oh, that's right, because I had changed it from it was going to be Burning Hands, but I thought Burning Hands
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
make
yeah.
sense. That's why the DC's still there. Apologies.
No worries. But yeah. I learned some more stuff.
Found it.
I started getting some more dreams. I actually got
Oh, that looks
one
cool.
where I understood, and it was crazy. I mean, like the timing probably wasn't great because some things happened, but we got Zuri home.
Like home?
Home, yeah. And
Wasn't
I
she
ended up
mad?
taking her.
Was
Well,
mad.
I think misunderstood would be better.
I mean, she
So-
didn't shoot Luku Karacho just while we're trying to have a conversation with him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And wasn't he a bad guy though?
I mean, yeah.
She was, but she's kind of a bit much.
No, we're trying to figure something out. We found out that there is some corruption in the Texas government, and I tried to expose it. I don't know how that's.
I mean, there's corruption in every government, Walter. Sooner you
Yeah,
know
but
that, the better.
and then Texas also got fucking bombed.
This is true.
Were you there? Were you back in Texas, or were you just in Glacier Break? How are they doing?
I was in Texas too. I actually ended up going to the college.
Is the whole town rebuilt?
It's looking better.
If I knew you were coming, I could have asked you to grab my stuff instead of paying a bunch
Yeah.
of gold for the kobolds to get it.
I know.
How's
I
the,
got very busy with Zuri. I'm sorry.
How's the college doing?
Oh, they're doing great. Did I see Patterson?
Yeah, you would have seen him.
I did see Patterson, Bruce.
Damn it.
So he's still alive. Fuck.
I was hoping some rocks fell.
Some DM rocks fell.
We can arrange some.
No, he needs to die socially first.
He needs to die
Socially.
socially. I love that.
We need to arrange his downfall.
So we got her home because of the college, and then you know, some things happened. Not that I'm really gonna go into. It's not really nice for a priest to go into that kind of dirty talk.
Ooh.
Pulled something out of your book, Ed. He goes for a fist bump.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, brother.
You sly devil.
Devil. Mm.
I mean, you sly angel.
Speaks that devil language.
I thought priests couldn't do that. Not like against the.
Oh, you mean this? And he just starts speaking abyssal.
He's a
No,
special.
I mean the other thing you were just talking about.
Oh, what's up?
Going ape shit.
Yeah, taking a page out of Ed's book.
Oh, you don't understand what I meant?
No, I know what you meant.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, priests. Never mind.
Let's just say, as a priest, she wasn't calling me father.
Dear Lord. Dear Lord.
Alright, well, that's enough of that. Dear. Good heavens.
Wait, so where's her home? Where's her home?
Heavens.
My world. Right?
Yeah, Ed's world.
Wait, they have a way to send people back?
That
Does
is
that mean I
correct.
could go back?
They have a way to send people back.
They can unreckon people?
What are the odds of that?
So,
Tell me who it was. I'm going.
what's the spell called? Something the Blue Veil?
Dream of the Blue Veil.
Dream
What's
of
the
the
name?
Dream of the Blue Veil was
I
how
believe that's the
she
name
was
of it.
sent
That
back.
spell's relevant? Boom.
Can I see if I know that spell?
Make
Like
an
no
arcana
of
check.
it, I mean.
I think that was the name of my drug.
Did I hear anything about that in my brief time at the academy?
Maybe you're drunk.
Make a history check.
History or Arcana?
If your drugs are strong enough, you will go to it. You will literally be transported.
You will wreck it.
Yeah, it's a
Because I'm-
7th level spell. I'd say
It'll
history because,
definitely
like,
unreckon
if you
you.
heard about it at the college.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what the
Jesus,
fuck
you
you're
rolled
talking
a
about.
Fucking natural 20 for a 20. Okay, you heard of it. You're not entirely sure of what it does, but what you had heard, Aaron, was that someone had tried it before and it didn't work, and it was what they thought to be one of their last possible means of returning people home. But it seems like all the previous ones ended in failure. However, now you're hearing contrary to that. Jarvis, yeah, you've heard of this spell. You know what this spell can do. But you
Maybe the
haven't.
reason why it failed was because they're missing the primary component.
What's that?
Yeah, fucking magic, man.
Tape, probably.
They're like, well, I need a fucking leaf from the oak tree in Kansas, and then I can throw a lightning bolt at someone. Man,
I'm
fuck
pretty sure it
magic.
takes Ed's left toenail.
That shit's bullshit. What?
The ultimate spell component.
I believe it needs to be an item of magic of
magically charged from the place or a willing creature from that place.
I mean, if
Marcus,
someone was
just-
trying to get back, they would be a willing creature from that place.
Just promise me that it wasn't. Well, just make sure. I mean, tell me if it was Patterson that did that spell. Was he the one that did it?
Man, he'd be so famous if he did.
God!
I remember exactly
God.
who did it. It was Master Silverspell.
Okay, good. Not Patterson.
Patterson was just his primary assistant.
Shit!
He's second off there.
Kiss up. That kiss up.
Maybe also didn't know if the world existed anymore.
Luckily, there
Or-
was success in the spell, but there was some trouble when I was holding hands with the professor and Zeri. It appears that I was being taken to some sort of different plane, and it was interfering with it.
Okay.
You?
That's
Aren't you
weird.
native to this world?
Cool.
I thought I was. I mean, I still think I am. I'm just not sure where I came from.
Well, if I recall correctly, the spell itself can take other people to other planes, even if they aren't native.
Well,
I don't mean like to this plane. I mean like native to this world.
well, the plane that it showed, it looked like there was a bunch of demons and devils fighting.
Oh hell yeah!
Maybe that was just an Infernal Core concert.
Oh yeah. The eternal mosh pit of hell.
Yeah, it was really just a massive Infernal Core mosh pit.
Well, if that's the case, then I kind of want to attend.
Maybe-
I'm all in.
Maybe
But
also there's apparently another factor. If someone's life was being threatened at the time of casting.
well, my life was not well. No, it wasn't being threatened at the time.
That would just outright end the spell.
Right. I mean,
What if
there was a knife at my throat multiple times, but I mean,
Well,
Sounds like a nice friendly bunch.
right? The child Marcus abandoned is typing. Okay.
But also apparently you teleport to the origin of the item from that world, or at least within 1 mile of it. So hypothetically speaking,
It
if
doesn't have to be an item. It can also be a person from that world.
Where-
also hypothetically speaking, if there was no safe location within 1 mile of where they were born or where the item came from,
Where
they wouldn't be able
is
to teleport.
Aaron?
But that's
Where's
just
who?
me.
Aaron.
Aaron starts falling behind and walking slow.
Marcus turns around. Aaron,
Hello. Yeah.
wait, what's wrong?
Just thinking.
He walks up to you. Is our child okay?
I mean, he ain't hatched yet, but I think so. I mean, the shell's too thick to like look through with a light, like you do with chickens.
Right. May I hold?
I mean, he's back at Walter's grandma's.
Oh,
But have
okay.
him under a warm blanket.
Have you sat on the egg?
I've laid on it.
You what?
Laid on it.
Oh, okay.
That's where I've been sleeping.
Okay.
All on the goop for real.
I think for the first night, I mean I'll sleep near our child, but I owe Ed a night's rest.
How long has it been since you've acquired the egg?
How long has Marcus been gone?
Literally,
I mean, it's
literally.
literally that long. Marcus was there for the we got it the night. Well, we got it after the fight. It took us a day to get back to the druids, so we had it for a day before Marcus left. Well, a day and a half before Marcus left.
Jeez, I'm trying to think how many actual days that's been. It's definitely been more than a month.
And then plus however long it had been there being sat on by the Thunderbird.
Yeah, Yeah, so it's got to be over a month. Because it's been, you guys have been actively traveling around.
Yeah, I mean we've done the robots since then. We've done the dinner with death since then.
Robot, Sneeple, Dinner with Death, and then you guys.
Boat.
Yeah.
It's been about a few.
It's been about a few, yeah.
Just a couple.
Yeah, but you're telling me there might be a way for me to get home.
Oh, snap.
Because you said it worked.
Yeah.
Someone glitching out?
No.
I can hear.
No, it's
That noise?
from Anton's mic.
Yes, it's like someone
Yeah,
clicking.
Just making sure I'm not going schizo.
Well, you are, but
Take
not
your
about
meds,
that.
Take your meds.
Maybe I should stop taking the meds.
Stop taking them, yeah. Make it better.
Or maybe I should take them and watch you all disappear.
Maybe you should both take them and not take them at the same time.
What a genius idea! Can I promote you to like
Schrodinger's
freaking?
prescription.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, anyway.
What you do is you take them and then you induce vomiting 5 minutes later.
It's the only way to do it. But yeah, it does seem like it worked. That there is a potentiality.
I gotta find my grandpa first, but it might be. I might have to leave y'all after that.
Oh, but you gave me the Chex Mix.
You sure you want to go back?
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I miss indoor plumbing.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, but that's probably fair.
You know how we go out to an outhouse
gave me the
to
Chex
go
Mix,
to the
though.
bathroom? Their
Oh, you do?
outhouse is in their house, and then the pipes take the bad stuff away.
Yeah,
No,
I gave you that Chex
Oh,
Mix.
in-house?
I gave you, but there's that check. There's more Chex Mix back there than you could ever eat in your entire life.
No way, I don't believe it.
Yeah, I can see why maybe you would want to go back.
Plausible reason for going back for sure.
Yeah, only for the Chex Mix, not for
Only
any
for the
other
Chex
reason.
Mix.
Yep.
But then at the same time, I
It's
mean,
a
Marcus and my
Chex-based
child
economy.
has to hatch at some point.
Marcus and his child has to hatch.
Do you think Bruce can do that magic message thing while you're in the future?
But what were you saying about other planes? Like, does it work between them?
I could try to ask Zuri something.
That's true. If it worked, yeah.
So,
Oh shit!
it should work.
Oh,
I mean,
shit.
Marcus, you're welcome to if you want, or is that like weird where you like hit it and quit it one time? You like weren't going to talk after that anymore. You know, I don't know what your situation was.
So he gets real close to.
Quit it.
It's between you and me. She told me to call anytime.
Oh, so then you have the sending spell too. So I'm sure if you'd like to say hi, you can to test it.
I mean, I guess
True.
the difference would be, like, if she's from the same world as you, Ed.
Yeah.
That place had magic. My place didn't.
Yeah, but they wouldn't I guess they wouldn't send us. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, maybe. Fucking try it. Shit.
Alright. I'm going to use the sending spell.
Technically,
We're all listening very closely.
Marcus, say I say hi.
Because it's
I got
Zuri,
you.
Hi.
but it's a different universe, so it shouldn't work.
Post
Complicated.
Post sending.
spell?
It's the same. It's still the material plane, but it's a different material plane because it's separated by the astral sea. Let's look up sending spell between crystal spheres.
And even to other planes of existence.
But there's
I could
a
just
chance
banish him.
But that's talking about the same crystal sphere. So like that's like sending a message from the material plane to the Feywild. There's a 5% chance it fails.
So how do you roll that? Is it a D100?
That'd be you just roll a D20 and it's a 1. But this might not work because you're sending it to a completely different universe.
Let's find out.
Now, would you consider a different plane or a different universe a different plane?
Crawford.
I'm actually not finding anything on sending spell between crystal spheres.
Probably because either people bullshit it or nobody's been stupid enough to do this shit yet.
I mean, it's weird because there's most dumb interactions between things have been asked.
Yeah, I think I saw literally an r/D&D question is sending multiversal. I think the consensus seems to be up to the DM.
So let me put it like this. Let's do a quick 10-minute break because I gotta pee, and I'll give you an answer then. See you at 10:45. Time to ponder and piss.
Time to ponder.
Yep,
Rather
D&D.
be pondering.
That's what we play. That's our table.
Pondering
So-
dragons.
Has anyone watched the first campaign 1 of Critical Role?
I haven't.
Campaign 1 I have.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, you remember their earrings?
Yeah, they were basically sending stones.
Yeah,
Unlimited sending stones, but within like a set range.
It was
Yeah, and
500
it also-
feet,
yeah.
It was a 500 feet message spell that sent it to all earrings within 500 feet.
Right.
I could make those potentially.
Pog.
For us.
What's that? There's the big pog.
On a
if you will.
similar note, I wanna cast Magic Mouth on everyone's money pouch so that it yells if someone tries to steal money from you.
Oh,
Brilliant.
That'd be pretty
whoa,
cool.
that's good.
It's gonna be kind of hard for
But
me
little
because
do we know it's not going to scream for you so that you can just siphon whenever you want.
it's gonna be kind of hard for me because my money's in my bag of holding.
I mean, I could cast it on your bag of holding, or does Magic Mouth specify non-magic?
I believe I don't know. I would have to check the spell.
Yeah, I'm
But-
looking. It does not say non-magic. It just says within an object in range.
That is weird. But potentially, what I could do is also just put my money in a box and then put said box into a bag of holding. That way, people would have to know that there's a box in there that has my money. Because you have to think of what you're grabbing when putting your hand to a bag of holding.
I mean, the ultimate security measure for a bag of holding is to put all your coins in individually, and then they have to use an action for each coin to take out. But then so do you.
Oh, dang.
Well, what is this saying? Security
like-
and ease of access are always a trade-off. Security and convenience are always a trade-off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I do have some ideas. I do have some project ideas. One being a magic amp for Aaron to boost range or possible damage of his spells. How does that sound, Aaron?
Amp sounds pretty cool.
It's just a concept. Then a cannon or ranged option for Ed. Then I was looking at some of my supplies that I still have. So I still have a good portion of those Thunderbird parts, and I realized I had both gizzards and feathers, which I could potentially turn into a lightning-resistant cloak, if need be. Also, at some point, if need be, I should create a siphon and teach you guys the keys to the siphon. Ed.
Siphon?
Huh?
Because I have linguist.
Oh, cipher.
Cipher. And I can essentially just make a cipher, and I don't know if Ed will be able to understand it. Even if I do get him a cheat sheet.
We're gonna make Ed carry a mirror around, and we're just gonna do the Da Vinci thing.
He can figure it out. It'll take a while, but he could probably learn.
I just saw the broccoli.
And I already know how Jarvis would set up the cipher first of all. It would be a very complex use of words translated into German, then translated into probably into Draconic, then translated into Celestial, and translated into Deep Speech, and translated into Elvish.
Shit, bro. Can't believe
Did you
he's
actually
back.
know? No, did you know that's actually how they made some fictional languages in like movies? Using one language's words, but saying them with a different like trying to say a German word in Spanish.
Yeah,
Right.
it's one of the ways of making conlings.
Oh my god. Yo, Bean.
What's up?
Do you like country music?
Yeah.
I'm going to go see Zach Brown Band this summer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'm taking Dylan with me.
That'll
I'm
be a
going
good
to
concert.
Locking.
Huh?
That'll be a good one.
Oh yeah, I've always wanted to see him in concert. Oh my god. It actually wasn't bad tickets either, $25.
Yeah, the headliner for the big concert near me this summer had to back out, and now Kenny Chesney's taking his space.
Oh, I fuck with Kenny Chesney. He's like one of my favorites.
Yeah, it was going to be Morgan Wallen.
Of course it was going to be Morgan Wallen.
But he's stepped out of it and is taking a 6-week vocal break.
A 6-week. We're going to go see him?
I don't know. The Gulf Coast Jam is real expensive to get into.
Do you guys know the movie Jackal?
Let's look at what the tickets
are. I have not seen it.
Bruce Willis is an assassin.
I feel like it's a lot of movies with him. But no, I don't know.
I just found an interesting little comic strip that basically showing parts from the scene, and it got me an idea. What if Jarvis made this, and it wouldn't make any sense to show because you wouldn't know what is actually on screen.
All the tickets are sold out.
Right. For Kenny Chesney or Morgan Wallen?
Well, it's one big concert thing.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Like, let me.
Sold out.
You can join the wait list. Yeah, look at this. Here, let me get this picture. Look at the lineup.
Let me look at this. Miranda Lambert. Kane Brown? Let's see if there's anybody else down. So, like, the headliners are good. I don't know any of those other ones. I think I
mean, that's kind of the what happens
the whole
with
point.
Headliners. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like the one starts at 2:30. There ain't no way anybody's coming at 2:30 to wait till 8 o'clock to see Kane Brown.
You would be shocked.
Really?
because of all the other stuff that's there.
You would be shot.
See, I would love to see just Kenny Chesney and Kane Brown. But damn, Kenny's playing late.
Yeah, so that was the day that Morgan Wallen was supposed to play.
Motherfucker.
And
then-
the world
and
stopped
then-
turning.
And then when he backed out and said he was doing the 6-week break, everyone started selling their tickets.
Right.
And then Kenny Chesney, it was announced to be the one replacing him, and everyone tried to get their tickets back.
Because they're like, oh shit, another good one. Shit, I'm excited, Dylan, to go see him. Zach Brown Band.
So is it just Zach Brown Band, or is it like anybody else?
There's openers, but like I have no idea who they are.
All right. Are they also country?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. I was gonna say it'd be really weird if we had like fucking death metal in there or some shit like that.
Ain't no way death metal's gonna be opening for Zach Brown Band.
I don't know, man. You never know. We live in a strange world, strange times.
Yeah, I'm excited to see them. Journey was playing recently. I forgot who else was playing. I think Kenny Loggins.
Yo, Danger Zone.
Let me look at the list real quick about who's playing this year.
Zone?
So,
All right, everybody.
bro, Big Time Rush is playing in July.
I returned. Yo, Big Time Rush.
Yeah, and then oh shit, Jason Aldean's coming up here too. But Dave Matthews Band, they're always up here. The Goo Goo Dolls.
Who the fuck is that?
Goo Dolls. Nice.
Yeah.
Goo Goo Dolls.
Pentatonics. Guns N' Roses is in September.
Oh yeah, I heard about them touring.
Bro,
You have to see them before they die.
Yeah, literally.
Right.
When are they gonna stop touring?
Yeah, then fucking the Outlaw Music Festival, 15th September with Willie Nelson.
Bro, do you know how many times Kiss has had a final farewell tour?
It's really sad.
Well,
Isn't Aerosmith doing another farewell tour?
yeah, and then if they're still alive another 10 years from now, they'll be doing another.
No.
It's never, no, it's never.
We thought that the devil was finally going to come collect on our souls after that deal we made at a crossroads when we were kids, but it looks like we got
Yeah.
another 10 years.
So Tom, the
Yep.
lowest price tickets I can find on StubHub for people reselling them
Mhm.
is $315.
Oh my god.
That's the cheapest one, which means
Fuck
you're gonna be back in
that.
the middle
Right.
of nowhere where you can't see anything.
Bro,
The most expensive one is $8,100.
Jesus Christ.
bro, the 16th, Dylan. Shaggy and Sean Kingston.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
All them beautiful girls.
Girls.
Wow, that would be fucking legendary.
And Shaggy, bro.
Like Zoink Scoop.
What, the 16th of this month?
The 16th of June.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to do that.
Yeah. Oh shit.
All right. Y'all ready to get back in?
Hi.
Let's do it.
So we got supplies. We got. We should probably let him in on what we're going to be doing.
Oh yeah. But hold on. I wanna bring something up related to that. I don't know about y'all, and maybe this ain't what some of y'all want to hear, but I ain't a fan of this family.
Neither am I.
Of us?
I was gonna.
No, we're a great family. But I mean the cheese guy and the Tony guy, the Scaramouche.
I fucking did it to myself. I did it
And
Scaramouche, can you do the Fandango?
yeah, I can. So I think I'm proposing that we go, instead of whatever, I don't know, harassing some foreigners or whatever, we just go and kick their asses.
I'd be down for that.
You don't want to mess with mob.
You see,
types.
this sounds like a fun idea, but
Yeah,
I
but
feel
we
like that would be
could though,
I feel
right?
like that would be jeopardizing my chances of becoming a deputy.
Listen, the families. This goes back far enough that it works from my world's history as well. The families talk. You make trouble here, we're not gonna have peace anywhere.
And we might have a hit out on us if we do that.
You don't want to mess with the mob.
Wait, what's the mob? That's what the family is? They're a mob?
Did you have any, like, big underground groups in your old world?
I mean, I lived
criminal?
in a...
No, like big criminal.
I wouldn't know because I didn't live in a big city and I wasn't from, a society that had cities.
All right, how about this? You know about, like, the armies, right?
Yeah.
Picture you have what's basically an army of people that does not have to follow any laws. And they want to kill you.
So, like mercs?
Mercs, but they work for themselves, and they have the power and money to get the people in power to work with them as well.
Yeah, one of the main things that I can already tell is that
if we mess with them, we already know that the marshals here are apparently in their pocket.
Yeah, they rule the church and the fucking marshals.
We wouldn't have any, which means we'd be in trouble with the law here. We'd be in trouble with their family throughout the country or world, depending on which family they are.
You know, I don't really give a rat's ass about these guys. I mean, we did threaten death already, so I don't see why we can't threaten some Italians.
I mean, let's be clear. I threatened death.
Well, yeah, you did.
Let me get
I'm
this straight.
telling you, this is a bad idea.
Well, let me get this straight.
What about the peace that this guy's talking about?
You guys actually encountered death?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He told me when I was gonna die. It's like I don't know what a year is, but it's soon.
Not the Reaper.
Oh, okay.
The horseman from Rivoli.
Where the fuck did you meet him?
We had dinner with. I got.
Show up for.
He was a guest at the dinner when I won the fight.
Yeah, the Merchant Prince's house.
Was this fake Marcus there?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
it was fake Marcus there.
Active, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because he said the sending and he didn't know what was going on, so it was fake Marcus.
You know when Bruce had you translate that stuff?
Yeah.
It was then.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, so that happened.
I don't know. The way I see it is, I know these type of guys. You don't get out of this. If we do this for them, there's no... We're in their pockets just like the government, and I mean, just like the law and the church here. They don't let you leave.
Okay, let me put it another way. They don't care. They will get to you however they want to. And do you know who happens to have family very close to where they are?
And who mentioned that we're staying at Granny Smith's in the
shit.
If we don't do this, it's not
you're right.
us that are the only ones on the line.
Man, fuck, I can't get Walter's grandma killed. I just learned what a grandma is.
Yeah, she had pie that she'll eat me over if I don't eat it.
I don't know. I hate letting these guys have it over us, but for Walter's grandma, I understand.
I understand what you're saying, and that's something we're gonna have to solve later, but not when Walter's family's on the line.
I will say we technically haven't done anything yet.
Yeah, because we're waiting for Oktoberfest. God damn it!
That's
this is our something.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess tomorrow then we do some shit. But I guess, yeah. We'll do their job. I don't want to get Walter's grandma killed. Shit.
Oh, Marcus, do you know what magnets are?
What is it?
It's the thing that makes
Magnets.
compasses work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what this thing uses to fire metal spikes.
Oh yeah, he's got a cool ass grass gun now.
Oh, nice.
Mag cannon.
Mag cannon. Yes, grass gun. Grass gun.
It's
All right. Okay. Yeah. You know what? That's fine. I don't know what an Italian is, but it sounds terrifying.
Just as good as you are.
I can't believe the coincidence of this. I'm actually losing my mind. Okay, so I'm sticking by the name that I gave you for the family. Or actually, no, I might retcon it because this
Family.
would be funnier.
You only get one retcon. Sorry.
Yeah, I only get the one retcon.
Oh yeah, out of retcons. Shit.
Well, wait. I'm the DM. I'll just wish for another retcon.
No,
Alright,
he wished.
as long as you give me
well,
one.
there we
Well,
go.
you gotta roll to make sure you don't lose the ability to cast away.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Give me a roll. Give me a roll.
What do I got? What do I got to roll?
What is it? You have a 10% chance, is what it is, I think.
Yeah. So what do I roll?
Give me a
You
D10.
roll D100. If you roll below a 10, you dead.
You die. Oh, you're good. Yeah, I think you're good. All right, the wish goes off.
You're
All
Gucci.
right, the wish goes
you-
off, and the retcon is that.
Oh, it's
the-
33% chance.
That's fine.
Oh.
But you're still fine. You're still fine.
You gotta reroll.
Oh yeah, reroll. You gotta reroll. You gotta reroll. Sorry.
Oh, I gotta reroll. Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking-
Oh, okay. Yep, he's good. He's good. All good. All good. Yeah,
Never
yeah.
tell me the odds. All right.
Actually,
so,
it's
the
actually
monkeys
it's
by
actually
yourself,
50%. You're gonna have to roll again.
No. Well, okay.
I'm gonna I'll monkey spell myself, but the
Okay,
retcon
yeah.
is it's not the Scoobly Dooby family anymore. It's
The what family?
whatever the fuck I had said. I can't even
The
remember.
Scaparelli. Scaparelli.
Yeah,
That was it.
Scaparelli. Instead of Scaparelli, we're gonna go with Lanza.
Lan.
Yeah, Lanz.
It's
Fun.
School of Tony also, by the way.
Cool, Tony. Yeah.
Come on.
Come on.
But yeah, it's gonna be Lanza. There's a reason.
Lan.
Lanz. All right. So, Jesus Christ, I'm fucking still in it. Where was I going with this? All right, weren't you gonna do sending?
Yes, I am.
Oh yeah, you were gonna send Zuri.
This all. Was
Oh right,
because
you
I said I
were
was gonna
considering
send her.
the whether it would happen. I'm sure you've had your time to consider.
Yes. So, I have decided I'm going to send Miss Zuri.
Okay.
SSI.
Go ahead.
Okay, I got you. Hey, Zuri.
The call could not be completed.
Oh, you want me to roll a D100? Whatever it is.
Roll me a
It'd be a D20
D100.
because if it's a 5% chance.
Or would be a D20, but that's
The chances may or may not be different.
I think the chances are going to be different here. Roll me a D100.
But classic D100 roll.
Roll
I'm
a
gonna
D1, and if it's a 1, it fails.
Oh!
Okay.
I'm gonna roll
Does
D100
that
too.
go?
They roll
Mine
it
is
a D1
better
and if
than
it's
yours.
D1 it fails.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let me get my fingers out for this.
Man, not the D1.
Hey, Zuri.
Done.
Ask what she's wearing.
What are you wearing?
Yes. How you doing?
That's one word.
Just checking up on you. Ed says hi, by the way. Making sure I'm able to communicate
No, you're.
to you through other dimensions. What you
I think you're
wearing?
over it.
Yeah.
What you
That was
wearing?
25.
Good one.
What you wearing?
What you wearing, little
I
mama?
counted 27.
Yeah, I
Works
counted
every
27.
time.
It just cuts to what you.
Yeah, I didn't
just
count how
what?
you're doing this one word.
Huh?
Yeah, you didn't say it's southern enough for it to be one.
It was too Joey.
Be like, how you doing?
How you doing?
Yeah, that's very much 3 words.
How you doing?
How you
Ain't
doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing?
Open the door.
Open the door. Where is it?
Okay. All right. So. Oh God, how do I do her voice again?
Oh fuck! It's that fool again.
Yeah. Hold on.
I thought you were about to pull out Grievous.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not getting a voice changer. Yes, I can hear you. Hello, Ed.
Yes.
She's an eye.
It works. It sounds kind of staticky. I also didn't catch the last part, but I
God damn it!
think that is that it.
No, that's. Oh yeah, that's it.
He's gonna send a
You
second
have one
time.
more. No, you have one more. You have one more word.
Yeah, no, it just sort of cut off there.
He's gonna send a second time.
How you doing?
You doing?
Roll another D100, mama.
I am born.
It's too important. You have to do another sending.
Then the city gets attacked again, and he has no spells to counter.
Man, what you wearing,
It's
little
okay. It
mama?
was
That's
only
one
Walter
word.
that died.
It was extremely important.
Yeah, Walter does. Fine.
I got it. Rocks fall, we all die. What you wearing? Just wondering. I'm about to go to this
Go bust a
concert.
nut.
Popped up in a church and didn't burn, thankfully. But hopefully I'll see you soon. And then that'll be it.
Do you have to roll another D100?
Yeah, roll me another one real quick. Let me see.
Ooh.
Okay. Tight, form-fitting leather.
Damn!
Marcus, why is your nose bleeding?
It takes 1 second.
What kind of armor is Marcus wearing?
His eyes are just wide and his nose is bleeding and just
Marcus, why are you shifting your legs?
His eyes are rolling to the back of his head. He's like,
Yeah, I know what this means. Alright.
What's that
Hope
spot?
you enjoy the concert. I imagine. No, not imagine. I'm surprised you didn't burn up entering a church. Oh well. I think
Wait. Did
Alright, Marcus.
Wait. She did tell Marcus, didn't she?
Tell Marcus what?
What he is.
I mean, like she was there. She saw what was going on, and she kind of like inferenced and said something to you, but she didn't fully tell you because
Okay,
I don't
right.
think she's fully aware. But yeah. And what'd you say? I had like 3 more.
Hold on, I gotta turn my noise suppression off real quick.
Just say
She's just waiting there. Come fuck me.
See you soon.
waiting for?
That church, so I'd never have to see you again.
She'll just say see you soon for the
Okay.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, okay.
Nose bleeding more.
Alright, Marcus.
Marcus, what's up with the wet spot?
Yep. No,
Okay. Dude, are you
Something.
having a
Marcus.
program?
Why is
Yeah,
it
I knew
so
she was.
sneaky?
Look, I know she bad, Marcus.
Bad in what way, Ed?
You know.
Like to the bone?
Who even is this Zuri?
Zuri, we done met her on the way to Mexico, and I don't know, she's kind of a big deal.
She murdered a guy we were trying to.
She's a big deal, all right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's literally all I've heard about her. Is Walter likes to talk about her murdering a cockroach.
Well, she did that, but she had like apples and shit. Remember that?
Oh, apples.
She always had something.
Yeah.
Which I don't know where she got it from, but.
And then she kind of saved us from the Confederates that one time. And that's
More
when she
like
left.
took an opportunity, but
Yeah.
you can call it save.
Yeah, that's the only thing that happened. She saved us from the Confederates, and that's it. Why are you guys asking me? That's it. That's all that
Jesus,
happened.
Bruce. Okay.
That's all that happened. Stop asking.
Bruce had already saved you from the Confederates. It's a little known fact.
The things I had to do that day.
What?
That was so fun.
Not that I would know.
The arena.
Bruce, what happened? What?
Nothing. Zuri saved
During
us.
the arena, I don't even know what happened during the arena.
Hey,
I was fucking getting you all a shitload of money, goddammit.
Yeah, well, Walter, you said nothing happened. I don't see why you need to keep giving the man the
Bruce,
third degree.
what happened?
We got saved by Zuri.
Yeah, I mean, he's sounds like he's telling the truth. I'm real good at with people.
Insight check.
Ah, shit.
Oh, great.
The
That
Marcus
wasn't
insight check is back. God damn it.
Yeah, it's back.
Insight check.
Slayer. Okay.
It's back, baby.
It's back.
So, Marcus.
Yep.
He's
He's lying.
Zuri saved you. That's all that happened.
When? What, like when she went with the Confederates?
Yeah,
She led them
saved you
away.
guys. She led them away.
What is
That's
your
all that happened.
PTSD?
That's all that happened.
Yeah.
Isn't
Well, I
that
mean,
what y'all
Lane-
said your friend almost died? and got, like,
Oh,
dropped
he
from
rolled
the-
higher than me.
Lane got fucking like killed, but then he didn't.
He rolled higher than me. You son of a bitch.
Oh snap!
Wait,
Or
what's
maybe I'm telling the
rolling?
truth.
Yeah, that's what else. I mean, when y'all told me the story, that's what else happened. Was that your friend got captured and almost died, and then showed up with y'all.
Yeah, he does
Yeah.
that. He does that.
I
That's
swear,
like-
if it's a 24 Matt, I'm gonna beat you.
We're not gonna start killing each other, are we?
Or maybe I just told the truth.
Nothing
Cap.
about the truth. Yeah.
Fucking cap, bro.
I'm a simple wizard. I would never
Yeah,
lie.
Yeah, I don't gaslight people. What?
You can't gaslight people. If you did, it'll blow up.
Yeah.
This fucking guy, bro.
There's
The
my
wise guy.
Nice guy.
Wise guy.
How you doing?
Hell,
I hate it.
well, alright, shit. I mean, that means I could go home. Right?
I mean,
Well-
there were didn't someone say that there were some thoughts that it doesn't work, so maybe it doesn't always work?
Yeah, and you know what? I wouldn't go. You know, I had to find a brand new family when I lost my folks. And you know, that's kind of what I did here, so I wouldn't do it.
Well, we're your family.
Yeah.
Hoping to get back to mine.
I mean, I've been gone for a while, but I'm always here for you, Ed.
Thank you, Mark.
Where is your family, Sensor?
For the times that you weren't here.
I had my reasons.
No.
Yeah, what is your Center? I don't know what the fuck your deal is. We never asked what your deal is. What's your deal, Center?
He ran away.
Oh, that's right. Wait, I'm pretty sure I have explained
You
before.
can tell us he was a
Yeah.
Southern warrior. Not Southern warrior. Fuck.
So
Especially
I was about to be a freaking I was about to be a contractor for those Southerners.
Oh wow! All right.
Big event happened. Something crazy. Something went wrong. Apparently, one of the guys asked for too much and caused a whole ruckus. And I escaped in the confusion.
Damn, that's crazy. I might have known that, but I forgot.
One of these days, we're gonna make that sound a little bit better than just.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
This guy started running around stabbing people with a bayonet for no reason.
Oh my god!
Man, Chaos Crew.
I hate to be that guy, but
That was another very funny section.
I think Wild West and Chaos Crew are connected.
Yeah, I'm starting to put the pieces. I'm putting the pieces together.
Chaos Crew had a lot of references to Wild West, but I mean, nothing from Chaos Crew has shown up in Wild West.
Yeah.
Yet.
He's coming.
I'm just saying it can't be connected. One just references.
Look, I gave Dylan my character. It's only a matter of time.
I said it to him too, bro. He's gonna show up to one of Aaron's.
Although
Aaron doesn't have any concerts.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Thorin.
What are you talking about?
Aaron's the agent for Thorin,
Right.
but it's not his concert.
Bomber is approaching.
Bomber is imminent.
Bomber is rapidly approaching.
Dylan?
Yeah, what's up?
It's too late. I already
hate to
came.
be that guy, but it is kind of late, and I don't know how many of us need to work in the morning.
It's 11:10.
Still 50 minutes until the session ends.
Yeah,
got
I've always
50
ended
minutes.
it at 12. I mean, if you gotta go,
Okay.
buddy, you can go. I mean, if you need sleep, homie, go ahead.
I do need sleep.
Worry
I'm
about
sorry.
No, it's all good.
Oh,
Don't
that's
worry
okay.
about it.
It's cool,
You
bro.
working shit, man. I get you.
I will say, if anything major comes up, Jarvis will be at the ready with Zeus. Also, if you guys, for some reason, find any magical items, he will identify them.
Okay,
Okay.
fair enough.
And keep
Along with
half of them
that-
as is his contract.
Keep
Okay.
half of them as per contract. Yeah.
No, I don't have that many magical items.
He's a good guy.
But I do need to recall something. Marcus,
Yup.
what is your weapon loadout?
My weapon loadout.
What is your equipment? Oh, well, what's your current loadout? You have the fancy new pistol. What
Mhm.
armor are you wearing?
Like you're wearing chainmail
And a +1 shield.
for a total AC of
19.
19.
Okay. Be careful when it comes to wielding both of those at the same time, though. Because your casting of spells will be limited greatly unless you get Warcaster.
Right.
Just asking for future stuff to make for you.
No, I appreciate it.
I want my group to be decked out, man.
No, I get it.
Why else would he play an artificer?
I like making shit.
if not to deck out your whole group.
Why else would you play
It's
an
an artifice.
artificer if not to literally ruin the game?
Pretty much.
True.
Worst class ever! No.
I'd rather play a ranger.
Banned from r/DM Academy.
Anyways,
Well, yeah, you
It's-
can't unless you're on a DM's guild. You can't make profit off of homebrew artificer.
right.
because it's not in the
That's
SRD.
what it is. Yeah, you can play as them, like, say, if you're part of like Adventurers Guild, but you can't make like profitable homebrew content.
You can if it's on DM's guild because DM's guild you already give all your rights to Wizard of the Coast.
Oh,
But you
that.
can't and that's the only place you can release it.
Yeah, otherwise
It wasn't in the SRD. It was added later, so it's
Yep. I'm
doesn't fall
going.
under the
Yeah,
OGL.
don't do anything
Good night, Dan
stupid.
Todd.
Good night.
Yeah, good night.
Night.
So now that guy's got no.
Yeah, thank God.
Who was
Thank
that?
God.
Oh my lordy lord.
Yeah, he was like, in case anything happens, I mean, like, with me being this late into the session already, there's no way I'm gonna throw combat at you. That would make no fucking sense.
That's what you want us
It'll
to
be
think.
it'll be pretty funny and awesome.
Yeah, it'll be 5 minutes too, and then I'll be like, and suddenly you're ambushed by the hot ladies.
Yes.
Oh, that's not that's not a combat, Dylan.
No, you're doing me a favor.
It's a combat of sorts.
It is a test of endurance, if you will.
You might call it sparring.
It's a good thing I don't gotta eat.
Friendly spar.
But you can bet your ass I'm gonna eat.
Hey-oh.
Gaming is
Look,
a
all
girly
I'm gonna
hobby.
saying is, Bard hasn't done anything yet.
Yeah, how is the
Talk
Bard
to
the
the
least
Bard meme.
horniest of? Well, no, Walter's not horny.
Oh, who said Marcus was horny?
The guy who's hit on actual nuns.
Look, Beck. I'll be honest with you. The Bard may have been waiting to get back to Glacier Break to find the Tiefling again.
That is.
Oh, yeah, that was a miss.
That is acceptable.
So, are we at Granny Smith's house?
Yeah, you would have. I'm sorry, you would have made it there. Yeah. If anything, I'd say around the time when you guys had like started the conversation, when you were like, "Yeah, I'm not feeling good about that family." I mean, like, nah, I'm joking. Yeah, you would have made it there with most of the conversation taking place on your walk back. But yeah, you're there, and Granny's there. She smells like she's cooking something good again.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I imagine that Jarvis would probably have just immediately come back and tried to start up the forge, because that sounds like something he'd do.
That's how we do.
So he's going to be working on that. And, yeah.
Callie's going to speak up. I'm sorry to do this to you guys right now, but I've been kind of putting this off, and I have to serve you all with these. And she pulls out of her bag letters with what's the word I'm looking for? Like the wax seal on them.
We've been served.
You just got served.
Yes. You.
Court on the 18th.
You.
Yeah, you all got fucking jury duty, bitch.
It's not
Casting
jury.
sleep on Callie.
It's not jury duty.
Are you actually?
Dude, what?
What level?
First.
Wait, are you counterspelling it?
Yes.
You know to counterspell it?
Yes.
Okay.
You didn't subtle spell it.
Yeah, she's like, alright, shut the fuck up.
I counterspell the counterspell.
Do you?
Oh my
shit!
God.
Go the fuck to sleep.
All right, okay. So it's a first level.
I can't roll high enough on a first level anyway. I misread it.
I mean, she's a wizard.
Next
She
week.
probably has like 2 HP.
Well, no. Roll for it just in case. Who knows? You don't know how low her HP is. You guys are only level 8, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Never
Oh,
mind.
I would have done Walter before he was given the belt.
Yeah, that's more like a level 6 wizard HP.
Yeah, that's only a level 6 wizard. So, because it's not enough. She doesn't even have to make a save, right? Or does she?
No, there is no save for this spell.
Yeah, there's no save. So yeah. So you feel your lids grow heavy momentarily, but then it washes away.
Aaron, what the fuck? What?
I can't be served. I'm not a citizen here.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
How do you even know that's what she was trying to do?
Wait.
I've seen enough movies.
No, never mind.
What on earth is going on?
Is Callie asleep?
No.
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 Oh. Oh.
Is 16 your HP?
Oh
Yeah,
no.
what's your HP at now? Currently?
It's not 16.
Okay.
It's 17.
But did Bruce actually counterspell the counterspell?
Even if Bruce counterspelled the counterspell.
Oh, it still wouldn't. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, because it needs to be your HP.
Right. Yeah, I got you. Misunderstood for a second. Why did you do that?
I just said I can't be served. I'm not a citizen here yet.
It's not jury duty. You've all been subpoenaed.
That's even worse.
What?
What's that mean?
That means you're going to be brought into court to talk
It means
about.
you gotta wear a monkey suit, Ed.
Ah, shit.
You've been subpoenaed by the AG's office to go and talk about Machina Industries.
Oh, fuck.
Look, I'm about to make enough powerful enemies tomorrow. I'm not making another one there.
Well,
I don't know.
Really have a choice.
I just not go. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, Walter, there is always a choice.
Listen, right? I like you guys a lot. You know, you've helped me out. I consider you my friend. But this isn't something you can ignore.
Oh, it 100% is.
Well, we don't have anything that would fuck us over to say. We'd be like, oh yeah, so we went, and then we, you know.
Could I ignore it?
Hey, you weren't with us.
Yeah, you can ignore it. Well, you didn't get a letter, did you?
Did I get a letter?
Would you have given Center a letter?
Yes.
Okay.
Center wasn't a witness, though.
Could I ignore this? I have no idea what you're even talking about.
You're going to the Attorney General's office to talk about Machina and what you guys did in the warehouse.
He did nothing there.
Yeah, Senator. Well, sorry, Senator. You could just go. Senator, you could just come with us, and y'all could be like, "All right, we weren't there," and then they'll just be like, "All right, have a good day."
I'm sorry, but I still subpoenaed all of you, so.
Legally.
I'll go. Not because the law has me going, but because
I fought the law, and the law won.
I'm not helping out Johnny Law.
I mean, I'd go anyways if the law, because it's the law, but like, it's not because of that. It's because Callie's asking us to.
Yeah. Yeah. Will you be there, Callie?
No, she's specifically not asking. It would have been one thing if she would have done that first.
I mean, she's also legally required to.
It makes a break for the door!
If you guys don't appear, an arrest warrant will be put on all of you. Or at least the people who don't show up.
Damn it.
When is
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
When is
Yeah, when do we gotta show up?
Whenever feasibly possible. So like,
So we can do that
next couple
tomorrow.
days. I mean, what's today's date?
It's Wednesday. I have it pinned because it's been the same day for the whole session.
October 6th, 1869.
So you have. I'm pretty sure the rule of thumb is you have 30 days to appear. So, 30 days.
So
Let me confirm that though.
We could do that in the day before we do the job for the Italians.
the Italian job?
The Italian job.
That's tomorrow.
For the jobsters.
I thought the Italian thing was tomorrow.
Yeah, it is tomorrow, but we're gonna go to fucking sleep tonight.
Oh, it's 14 days.
Huh?
It's
Oh,
14
the
days.
thing. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Meant the Italian thing was 14 days.
So I'd say Aaron would have ran out of the door, and just like off into the
Crowd or
evening.
whatever.
Arrest him! No, not actually.
It'd be like the evening probably by this point. Yeah, like
And
it's
he
not
ran
dark
off
yet.
into the sunset.
Yep, right off into the sunset.
I'll talk to Aaron.
Oh wait, the bay is the
Make sure he
sunset.
gets there.
Oh no, it's not. No, the sunset.
I'm not trying to give you guys shit. You know, this is my job. I'm sorry.
And we don't have anything that would fuck us over because we're going to tell the truth, and that's fine because we did.
Right. There's
Okay,
it's not that you
thanks.
guys are in
You didn't do
trouble.
anything wrong. If anything,
Right,
you
Yeah.
saved a bunch of people's lives.
They just want to
Yeah.
know what you saw. 'Cause, listen, I'm not supposed to be telling you this, okay? But I'm currently helping build a case against Machina.
Oh, and we don't like them, right? I don't really.
Right. And
Question:
that's
Is Jarvis in the room?
He's off on the
He's
forge.
yeah, he's at the forge.
But Jarvis said that they were like bad.
Oh, that's right,
But also
yeah.
his family works for them.
So I'm just gonna say,
Conflicted by everything with Machina.
I'm just gonna say, for like lore purposes, obviously, she's not gonna say this ever, but he has been subpoenaed as well.
Okay, so we got a letter.
We just got a letter.
Okay.
We just
Well,
got a letter.
most of them got a
Wonder
letter.
who it's from.
Okay.
I'll make sure Aaron comes because this is a good thing.
Yeah, fuck
He's
it.
done nothing wrong.
We'll tell him about the fake Marcus.
Marcus.
Yeah, Marcus.
Yeah, he was scary.
He was scary. And I killed his friend,
Callie, you didn't.
who was also scary.
Well, all the stories you told me, it gave me nightmares.
They're all
shit.
scary. Yet here we are.
I can just picture what he looks like. And she
Yet
looks at
here I
Marcus.
Was Marcus served?
It's a good question. There's no way he could have been like, right?
There's no way I forgot about my
I mean,
own character.
She did not have a letter for Marcus. 'Cause Marcus
Oh no,
Marcus
he
still
didn't.
know.
He didn't because she didn't know Marcus. That's fine.
The
Dylan?
Attorney General wouldn't know Marcus.
Yeah,
Like,
no, you
reasonably?
wouldn't have. Marcus wasn't even there for it, and you wouldn't have known about him. So yeah, no.
No, Marcus doesn't know the Attorney General, but the Attorney General knows him.
I know him!
I am him.
Alright. Yeah, fuck it, we can do that. So what are you gonna do, Callie? Are you just you're gonna go back to your job? I mean, we've been taking you with us and you had shit to do.
I mean, like, I can wait until we go back. I mean, there's really no point in me going back now, just waiting for you guys. I mean, we can do whatever we need to do now.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll figure out when we wanna go and do that.
We'll probably do it
Yeah,
tomorrow morning.
Yeah, we can do it tomorrow morning. I mean, fuck, we gotta get it out of the way.
Yeah, that's fine with me. Just we're really trying to build a case here so that we can start actually legally going against Machina.
Sounds like a big old job.
It's pretty hard. I mean, most of their on the book stuff is legit, unfortunately, or it's untraceable. We don't know where funds are going, or we just don't really know. But the more information we can get, the better the case will be against them, and then they'll be forced to give us information. And then if the union got involved, then, well, that's a really big step. So,
Cool. Sounds like something I absolutely cannot contribute to. Mind if I not show myself?
you have been subpoenaed.
Yeah, just fucking come with us and then be like, alright, I didn't see shit, and they'll be like, alright.
Center.
I don't
Aaron's
put my
words
faith
from
in you.
earlier ring in your head. This is sounds like a deal that I can't refuse.
A deal to which I cannot say no.
It all comes full circle. All right.
Apparently, Aaron could refuse it.
Yeah, he can apparently.
Tried his best.
Fucking cannot.
So what you signed up for, don't you know?
Marcus.
Alrighty.
Oh,
so
Farkas, why do you do this to us?
with that shocking revelation. You've all been served court papers. Most all of you have been served court papers.
I take my
And-
inspiration from that from my Star Wars D&D serving Chungo.
You know, the only reason that he didn't kill that man was because they were on the same side. Otherwise, he would have absolutely eviscerated him for attempting to serve him those papers.
Imagine
Now
being
Aaron's
served.
gonna fake his death.
Imagine being served child support papers and like, I don't have a child.
I don't. I told you that I never had a child. Why don't you fucking believe me? What is this shit?
I
Look,
thought he was killed by a Twi'lek.
that's not canon.
Not canon. Don't you know everything's canon?
Did Chungo die? I don't remember him dying.
Maybe in an
Is
alternate fucking
that's the
universe.
question, Tom. Is the Star Wars arena canon to the Star Wars campaign?
Is the Star Wars?
Well, no, General Grievous is in it.
Yeah, oh yeah, 100%. I'm making a tactical retreat.
I'm making a tactical retreat. Why do you find that so funny? He's just
Because just the after, like the walking sound effect of General Grievous.
Little pitter patter for a
yeah. That's when he goes into 4-leg mode and he goes. But when he's
when he's in 2-leg mode, he goes.
yeah, he does. He goes. Fucking.
Yeah.
Ooh, lightsabers! Add them to my collection.
Another lightsaber for my collection.
Time for the tactical retreat.
I'm making a tactical retreat. See, this is canon in Wild West too.
No, no.
Oh my God! Imagine
Aaron also made a tactical retreat.
He did. That's canon.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll say that Aaron doesn't return for the night, and night begins to fall, and
Oh,
perhaps everybody goes to sleep. I don't know.
I have something I need to do.
What do you need to do?
Are we going to bed?
I don't like the sound of this.
Sure, yeah. If no one's not doing nothing for the rest of the day. I mean,
Tom,
we got a
the egg
pretty-
is by itself.
We're back at Granny
no.
Smith's.
Is he
Yeah,
gonna
go
make a
Granny
freaking
Smith's.
omelet?
All right. He looks at the egg. He holds egg.
The
He
egg is huge.
brings.
I
Yes,
hold-
he brings egg into room with
Egg.
Ed. Yes, with Ed.
He's gonna hatch the egg with his sword.
I love it.
He leans egg up against door, or wall. Not the door. It's just gonna get crushed. He climbs onto Ed, and knocks.
Tom, would
Very
you keep
well.
the sleeping bag over the egg?
Yes.
Very well. That night, as you all peacefully fall asleep,
Oh no.
you think perhaps you hear the tiniest little sound of a crack.
The egg.
You're not sure.
Egg.
You're in the depths of sleep, for it has taken you all. And with many different things on your mind, all of you, different revelations, plot points, things.
Memes.
Memes. You fall asleep, and then you wake up in the morning to a beautiful sunrise.
Wake up in the morning feeling like
Hog.
Specifically, Ed and Marcus, you would hear a noise that would awaken you before the first rays of dawn. It almost sounds like a bird.
Good morning, Ed.
Good morning.
You're a little
Do you hear something?
Eep.
Yeah, what's that?
He looks over by the egg.
You would see that a little hole, well, not little, but like a beak-sized hole has been cracked in the side of the egg, and a little beak is poking out, just going eep, eep, choop.
He gets up like super fast, like, oh fuck, Aaron! Aaron!
Aaron ran away last night.
Aaron!
Oh,
Walter!
shit.
Walter! Walter!
Oh crap!
Is that your kid? Your kid?
Yes. Yes.
Oh
Walter!
shit.
Walter's
Does
coming
this
from
wake up
wherever
everyone in the
fuck
house?
He is.
Probably
Marcus
would
is
wake up people,
screaming.
yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
we're all
Then
in
definitely.
we're probably all in, except for Callie. We're all in the
Oh, the fortress.
fortress.
Yeah. So yeah, it would wake people up. It would wake everybody in the fortress up.
Everyone but Callie. And Granny Smith.
Yep, and Granny.
And Aaron.
And Aaron. And Dave.
And
Who
Dave.
the fuck's Dave?
And President Leakin.
I know him.
And the AG, who knows you.
Yes. Walter!
I'm right here. You don't have to yell.
The egg!
Crap. Send a message to Aaron. Get him back here.
Sending spell.
Very well.
Aaron! Aaron! Aaron!
Alan!
Our child! He's come out of his egg! It's time, please come home! We miss you, the food is getting cold!
Is there a point where we like all barge in from the screaming, think that there's like an attack or something?
You can do this if you assume that there might be an attack.
I mean, we're all in the
Someone
the
screaming
fortress.
Aaron sounds a bit freaking
Yeah, you're all in the
threatening.
fortress. It's like you're all basically
Oh, you're right.
in
Forgot
one
we're
of
in the
two.
fortress. Crap.
Yeah, it's like one of two floors in like what is it, 10 by 10?
Oh.
The instant fortress?
Yeah. Yeah, the instant.
Yeah, I think it's only
he'll
two
be fine.
floors, and it's a 10 by 10 for each floor.
That sounds right.
I think I could be wrong. I think it's a 10 by 10 by 10, and then like obviously like two of those stacked.
Keep her away long enough for me to see our kid. If this is a trick, you are dead.
What? Keep who away?
So apparently only they know that.
I will say, Aaron
I feel like it should be
ran
pretty
out.
obvious
Yeah,
who
yeah.
she is.
Aaron ran out when Callie was subpoenaing people. So.
Right.
Okay, that makes sense.
All right, I'm gonna hide myself. I'm gonna turn my back and I'm gonna crouch. So I don't want this fucking bird imprinting on me.
Okay. All
Alright, Marcus approaches the egg.
Okay. The beak is kind of like occasionally like drawing back inside, and you'll hear like a little thunk from the inside, and then like you'll watch as the cracks sort of like spread out a little bit more. But it seems like it's a very tough eggshell, and the bird is having difficulty freeing itself.
Panic.
I'm gonna help get the egg.
No, don't help it. It needs to do
Oh.
it on its own.
Okay.
Very well. It does begin to hear you guys outside though, and like almost in like a like with renewed zeal, it begins to peck away at the inside of its shell, cracking it more and more bit by bit until it starts to bang harder from the inside, and the cracks become larger, and eventually.
Sorry for DMing you, Dylan, but I need to keep that part of it secret.
Okay, no, fair enough. Eventually, after about like a good 10 minutes or so, the bird eventually pushes its way out and begins to sort of like come out of the egg, but its eyes are sort of like half closed, and
And it's not
then
covered
I
in
guess
feathers. It looks really gross.
yeah, it looks pretty gross.
Like wet.
Like yeah, oh yeah, it's moist. Hold on. Let me send a picture. This is like what I pictured, but like with no feathers. That's
What
just
the
that's
fuck?
just that's just like what comes out. Cheep chirp pip peep
Peep peep.
cheepy.
Peep peep peep.
Pip cheapy.
Yeah, and it just
I
kind
like
of
to
like
imagine
comes out.
it's twirling. Its tweets is like in the rhythm of one of the songs that Aaron had been singing to the egg.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
I like that.
Like a little like yeah.
Cheep chirp peep peep cheep chirp chirp cheep chirp.
Yeah. Oh, like it's trying to like do bird song, but it's not a songbird.
Marcus he starts going cheep, cheep, cheep.
Cheep, cheep, pip, peep, cheepy, chirp. It gets like a little bit closer and it slowly opens its eyes.
Marcus, I think Aaron cheated on you. It doesn't look like you.
Let me know when I get there, Dylan.
I'll say from after the sending. How far away do you figure you went?
Well, it was already getting night that first night, so it would have been the third closest hotel or third closest tavern.
Okay, so you get there about 45 minutes later. But during that time, it'll open its eyes. It'll look at you, Marcus, and you could see what appears to be affection brimming from this. I'd say little, but it's not little. This child-sized, and by child I mean like
Bird.
10-year-old.
It's like it's like a 10-year-old sized bird.
Jesus.
With no feathers and just like.
So it's the size of Callie.
Yeah, it's the size of Callie. It's a Callie-sized bird. And it just kind of like looks at you and it starts to approach, and after a little while of like kind of like trying to nuzzle you, it just begins to cheep, cheep, cheep. And,
fuck! Make it stop.
It's it opens its mouth. Yeah, and it just kind of like holds the mouth open and keeps it that way.
Marcus, you have to throw up into it.
Please tell me I'm getting close.
I don't have any food in my stomach.
Marcus, are you its mama yet?
I don't know. I've never raised a bird before.
Yeah, you know what? Me neither.
It'd be funny if like when it came out, I was like making the bird sound like cheep 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 cheep, but at one point it just goes like tweet, and then it goes back to tweet
tweet. It's just a demon bird. Yeah. So it just keeps doing it. It keeps cheep cheep tweet cheep. holding its beak open.
Oh no! Yeah, give it some fucking, I don't know, shit.
Just
don't do that.
Shit.
What does the Thunderbird eat?
Meat.
Thunder.
Send the fucking druid guy.
Alright, I know exactly what I gotta do. I create 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water.
See, you can choose what kind of food it is. It's just bland. You can choose pre-chewed bird food.
I choose pre-chewed bird food.
Very well. You start doing that, and it just starts like consuming.
It makes like the choking. It's like
Yeah, because it's got to swallow it. And but yeah, and it just starts like ravenously eating. And around the time that it seems like it's finished and it's eaten about like half of the food there, Aaron, you would arrive.
Do I see Callie?
She is
Because
still
that
in
was
the
part of my
house.
message.
Yeah, if he says she's in the house, so she'd be in the house.
I would say like she's cooking with like Grandma Smith.
Yeah, you could smell breakfast smells coming from the house.
Okay. I go over, I put a big handful of that food on my mouth, and I go to where I'm gonna like feed the bird.
Oh no.
So the bird will look at you, and it doesn't seem like it wants to eat anymore. But then something strange happens. From seemingly.
Also.
Oh, okay. From like seemingly. What you thought maybe at first was just like the little hunch of its back, the other head rises.
Jeff Goldblum.
And it looks towards you and goes, "Cheep, cheep," and opens its mouth.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it's a twin.
I do that. Well, no, that's how the Thunderbirds were. They had 2 heads.
Oh, that's right.
A detail that I forgot and definitely didn't fix that on the spot. But okay, yeah. So you're humming to it and feeding it.
Yeah, humming like one of the songs that I had been singing to the egg at night.
The head that's not consuming and not going is kind of like cheeping along to it, just like cheep 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 cheep.
Do 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 do.
Yeah.
You got the song that goes beep boop boop bop.
Nah, man, you think of the one that goes beep boop bop boop beep.
Boop beep boop boop bop.
Aaron.
As Aaron is basically vomiting food into this bird's mouth.
I kind of want you to reconsider not coming to the court.
Oh, Aaron's gonna kill you.
I'll hold your bird captive if you do not.
Because it would really help the Warforge out, because Callie's working on building a case against Machina to actually hold them accountable to what they've been doing, and that's a really good thing.
Aaron is glaring at Center with murderous intent.
What? What did I do?
Center does not speak for us.
No, Center just said he's going to hold my child captive.
Oh no! That was supposed to be like a joke, like reference. That was supposed to be her saying, "I'll hold it captive if you don't go." Ignore it. It was a joke. Be gone, child.
Be gone, child.
Walter, remember that little talk I had about having someone close that it would be dangerous to do certain things around in our talk yesterday?
Yeah.
Machina's another one of them groups.
I imagine there's procedures in place to keep us safe from that.
Keep us safe. Keep your grandma safe. Keep your folks safe. Keep whatever that dwarf's name was safe. Keep his family safe. Keep any other people you've met safe. Rita? Her family?
We've kind of already pissed them off. We managed to stop them from getting the lexicon.
Yes.
And the greater part of the organization does not know it was us. You go public with that?
That we know of.
Sure. So you're gonna take probable safety for definite unsafety. It's real smart, Walter.
No, like, do you think, like, well, like, surely, like, I'm sure Callie's definitely smarter than being like, we'll have this all public record to where, like, Machina can know that it was us, definitely.
The moment she served us means it will be public record. You can have people come in and testify on their own recognizance.
I think.
So whether we accept or deny it, then it's already on record, right?
But whether you accept or deny it will also be on record. Right now, you've just been subpoenaed.
Then Machina already knows we know something.
If they say something publicly,
they know you know something. They don't know you're actually involved.
If they say something publicly, they aren't going to say, "Oh, Bruce Summers said this." They're going to say somebody said this.
Tell me, I'm new here. What's the biggest company on this continent?
Starbucks.
Machina Industries.
Or Machina.
Aaron, I set out on this adventure to be a hero.
And I set out on this adventure to find my grandpa. I'm not dying to that company before that.
Well, you know your death date. You have lots of time.
And if I get that spell that Marcus was talking about before then, and I get back to my place, I never see that date.
If you're really that worried about saving your own ass, do you know anything about the whole case that we don't?
About the whole case?
Yeah, fucking going to Machina. We were all there.
Except for me.
Yeah,
I don't even know if I'm in the same room.
Marcus, at the time that he was getting the beacon, not the beacon, the lexicon.
Yeah, so were you. You were right outside the waterfall.
No, like when he initially pulled it from the.
Oh, that? Yeah. Yeah, I guess I was the only other one there.
Yeah, so what did he do?
Look, I'm not helping y'all kill your families.
I don't have a family. Besides this one.
I'm talking about this one as well, Ed.
We're gonna kick their ass. I don't care.
My family wouldn't want me to stay quiet about what we know. They tried to kill a whole group of people.
I'm not saying stay quiet, Walter. I said do it smart.
Maybe this is the smart way.
It's not, because it's now been made public record in a stupid and pointless way.
Well, you don't even know that yet. They gave us a letter. That don't mean that they wrote it on some, like, San Francisco newspaper shit.
If they didn't make... That's not what public record means, Ed. But if it's not public record...
I don't know what public or record means.
It's not gonna stick. So they're gonna do it public record unless they had us come in on our own recognizance, which they didn't.
I don't know what recognizance means. They're going to send us in, and we're going to say, oh, this happened. And then they're going to be like, oh, this happened, and we learned about it somehow. If it gets back to us, then they already knew, and we're already in danger. And we probably are. And I'm not scared of that, because I ain't scared of shit.
All y'all need to know is, after I leave this place, Aaron is dead.
Something we should be worrying about, right?
What does that even mean?
No, if you want to go home, fucking go home.
I'm not going home till I find my grandpa.
Yeah, Kobolds are going to figure that out. We'll be fine. I'll protect you. I'm repeating that. I'll protect you.
We can handle it.
You will be safe, because I will protect you.
What if we get the deputies involved?
The ones that are already in the pocket of a crime syndicate.
Yeah, well, they ain't Machina. We
That
could
you
be
know
like,
of.
hey!
We use one bad
You
to
know?
fight another.
That's what they do. They'll
Yeah,
be
that
like,
sounds
hey!
exactly like a hero, Walter.
I reckon
on ya.
Machina's just as bad as these mobsters
You don't know
are.
anything about
No, they probably
Aaron.
worse.
You've just been tagging along for the ride with your own selfish desires of finding your family. Yes, that's noble, but you've... Sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, I definitely didn't go along to help rescue some kid that I had just met 2 weeks prior. Yeah, keep talking that way, Walter.
And all I'm trying to say is, you don't have to worry about this. Machina can do their fucking worst. Just don't be paranoid about it. Live day to day. If they come knocking at our doors, we'll beat their ass.
What was that she said before I ran out yesterday? She hopes that the Union will get involved. Why just them? There's 3 governments on this continent last I checked.
They're allied with San Francisco? They have the garrison here.
I'm pretty sure California is aligned with the Union.
That's just the politics. If we want to go to Texas, Texas will help us because they're our buddies. If we want to go to I don't know anyone in the Confederacy. Besides Lane, but he's fucking their shit up as far as I know. Point is, we're not alone here. We got each other, but we also got some friends in high places.
But I also think maybe we could ask Callie if Aaron could be stricken from any records, and we could just go forward. Like, she's getting the information all the same for her case, so...
We could do
why
that
can't
for
she
all
do
of
us?
us. If she wants to strike all our names from the records and just use what we say, then that's
Get her to
fucking
let us
fine.
come in on our own free will. I'll be there. Get this bullshit taken care of, though.
Yeah, I don't know about the
I'm
letter and
leaving.
shit. We would go if we want to go.
Aaron books it for the door.
Man, there must be something about modern American politics that we're unaware
Man,
of.
that was a heated exchange between Walter and Aaron.
Oh,
Oh
snap.
my. That's when Marcus speaks up. I always know how to get the fire going. Just like how I did in the factory. I'm kidding. I don't actually mean that. It was a joke. It's the real Marcus, guys, still.
Shut up.
Oh no, Farkas is back.
He's dead.
All right. Well,
Aaron
That-
walked out the door. That means he's dead from what he said.
yep. Yeah. With that very intense exchange and the death of Aaron, I think that's a good spot to call it.
Yeah.
Yes. Listen, I need you to wrap this up, Dylan.
Do you now?
I do.
Are you as a parish?
Do you end the recording back?
Oh, yeah, I can stop it now.